everybody. Yeah, it's time for Gibbous 2. Or Gibbous Part 2. Gibbous? I don't know, man. Anyways, I'm not feeling very hot, but I really wanted to play more of this game. So here we are. I'm playing the game. Since no one's here, I'll just do for YouTube, I guess, a really quick reminder that I, aka the main character, was very stupid and read lines out loud from the Necronomicon and then wished that their cat could talk back to them. And so now their cat, named Kitty, can talk back to them. The cat is displeased with this situation and wants me to fix it. And also, my detective friend got kidnapped.
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette. I'm not sure I want to mess with this particular local.
I don't think we can take him, Buzz.
Hello there, sir.
Buzz off.
Actually, funny thing about that.
I mean it, out-of-towner.
Okay. Moldy old buildings receding into darkness, and everything smells horribly of fish and fish things. Ugh. Boy, am I glad to be here in Fishmouth. Not really. I don't think she has an opinion. No. It's a kid and her dog staring down at the water. Kids, man, not a care in the world.
Don't forget you can use exclamation quote to cycle through a bunch of different fun quotes from previous streams. You can also check out the channel points, because I did add a new special channel point at request of some people. Give me
Hey, kid.
just 1 second.
Good evening, sir.
I'm Buzz. What's your name?
I'm Annie Pole. This is my doggy woggy Tad.
Nice to meet you, Annie and Tadpole.
Hey, loving husband of mine. Can you? No, you can't, because it didn't pop on the stream. Yeah, I need to go block these people. Give me 1 second, guys.
Mic off. Mic on.
Hey, Pilot Mike, thanks for following. If you are indeed a non-bot account, can you just drop a hi in chat, because I just got spammed by a bunch of bot follows?
There's no one named that in the chat. The only people here are Gile and Ehrobs.
Sorry guys, I don't want to spend a bunch of time blocking these people, but I have to. Actually, give me 1 second.
Mic off. Mic
Hey
on.
guys, sorry, this is gonna be a thing apparently now. Trying to figure out if there is a way for my mods to help me block these people.
So who are you thinking needs to be blocked?
All these ones with the hoss in it that are following me, it's all freaking bots. Hey Kane! You are a real person! Thank you for being a real person and following me. I appreciate that. I am currently having...
Where do I see follows?
I'm currently having to block a bunch of bots.
I don't see anything listed follows.
What's this say? Activity feed, maybe? Yeah, so all of these, click on it. You have to click on the
Move
username.
your fucking finger. Sorry.
Mic off. Mic on.
Cool. So we figured out how at least my mod, aka my loving husband, can help me
Ban or block?
both. I mean, I'm blocking
I
them,
don't
but
see the word block.
okay, ban them then.
There's block. Which one do I do?
I think you have to ban them. I think
Mic off. Mic on.
all right, cool. So that's a thing that's going on. And he's helping out with that, so yes, that will be super helpful. Alright, anyway, so I'm playing a game where, because I read the Necronomicon wrong, my cat can now talk, and my cat is very displeased by this situation. She wants to go back to being a non-talking cat. And so that is what I am attempting to do.
Is everything okay with Tad?
What do you mean?
Well, his eyes are,
It's a
Wide
pretty
apart?
great game.
Yeah, he just sees more that way. He sometimes misses things coming straight at him, but I keep an eye out for them.
that's nice of you. So, what you up to?
Just waiting for my cousin. She was supposed to show up a half an hour ago.
Mic off.
It's not like her to be this late.
Mic on. Mic off. Mic on.
Yeah, lots of bots. So
What's your
many
cousin's
bots.
name?
Priscilla,
Whoa, really?
you know her?
Maybe. Well, hope she shows up real soon.
Yeah, me too. I hope everything's all right.
What are you drinking there, Annie?
Dolphin's milk. It's really good for you, very nutritious.
Yeah,
I don't-
I
I don't-
bet it is.
Know that I drink dolphin's milk, but maybe.
Hey, Annie, think you can spare some of that dolphin milk?
I would, but I might need to share it with Tad a bit later. See, he's really hungry, and my cousin's running really, really late. Oh, poor Tad.
Poor Tad. So he likes milk, huh?
Not really. He'd prefer a sandwich, but he'll have to settle for milk because it's all I've got.
Got it.
Yeah.
See ya, Annie.
Later, Buzz.
Yeah. Yeah, Kane. So, I'm glad you're a real person. It's great.
There
Thank
is
you
an
for being
intense
here.
purple light shining through the
I hope
window
you're
in this
enjoying
door.
the game.
I kinda like purple. Makes for a very moody vibe. I can see why they went for it. Other than that, it's a door. She doesn't come with the lockpick feature. Hello?
Go away.
But maybe I have a very important message to deliver.
Go away.
I had a very hard time telling where I was putting my arm. Your screen is all curved and wonky.
It says, Fishmouth Tourist Board, tourist information. Sounds useful, I guess. Kitty can't read.
Yet.
It's fine where it's at.
Aw, thanks. I really appreciate you. Mwah. I really appreciate you subscribing, Less Than 3 Draws. I have no idea. I have flat screens as well. He has this curved screen and he's in love with it, and I don't think he'll ever go back. But it just, I couldn't tell that I was putting my arm in front of him. That's all.
A cornucopia of...
You should not be using words you don't know the meaning of.
A lot of creepy paintings, mostly fishing related. Fishermen, tentacles, barnacles, and greenish people? Okay. Not her type of art. Not my type of art. It's a multi-tool looking thing. They've always intimidated me. Looks over sophisticated to me.
I'm not your personal miniature thief, Buzz.
Miniature. Cute. I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk. They all say Fishmath. Ew. I agree with the sentiment.
I'm not your personal miniature thief, Buzz.
Miniature. Cute. I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast.
Their
Appropriate.
tourism board is not very pro Fishmouth.
Interactive guide on floppy disk. There's something you don't see every day. Must be nice to see CRC error again in this day and age. Some kind of Fishmouth themed fridge magnets. Magnets, how do
He
they
has
work?
3 monitors of varying sizes. He just left to go walk the dog because she was whining. Because that's what she does. She's a whiny baby. And
It's a bottle of really fancy liquor.
2 are flat and the main one is curved.
The label's almost peeled off it. Nah, I don't need her assistance. Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose, but I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right? It's the clerk in charge of this tourist info point.
He has
He
hacks.
looks, sophisticated. It's the clerk in charge of...
I'll leave you the pleasure of talking to him.
Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
I'm here to visit Fishmouth for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course. Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishmouth Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
Say, you've got these welcoming gifts here?
Correctly, Father. Going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription, Fishmouth. Not even once. A leather T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishmouth and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading, Fishmouth. Yeah. A Fishmouth Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishmouth multi-tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise. Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up.
All bad.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishmouth?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Any change of heart about me visiting your lovely town?
No, and not a chance of it in the foreseeable future either.
Thought I'd check.
Oh boy.
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornstein and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornstein.
It's time to stop being so modest, kid. The public wants you. Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornstein.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornstein.
She's gonna kill him.
What would you do with a Fishmath sailor? What would you do with a Fishmath sailor? What would you do with a Fishmath sailor?
Nice.
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornstein.
I'm writing that down so that I can highlight that later. That was
Enjoy
pretty good.
your stay, and
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
doubtful. Goodbye.
About that going away gift.
I take it you've made a wise decision.
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise. Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
This is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornstein is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornstein. Welcome to Fishmouth. Keep yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around. There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
All right.
A Fishmouthian citizen really intent on reading that newspaper. Handsome fella. I don't want to involve her.
Gliding down through the dark green water.
Yeah? It puddles, it's what it does. Oily and puddly. Nah, she's a neat freak. Can't think of any use for it. It's a Fishmouth citizen enjoying his sandwich. He looks surprisingly peaceful. She has nothing to say. Good evening, good sir.
Evening, stranger.
The name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Nope, that's wrong, I'm afraid. The name's Milton. Milton the mechanic.
No, I mean my name's Buzz.
I didn't know they named kids Buzz anymore. I thought that was considered cruel and unusual.
Are you gonna eat your second sandwich?
Now that's a very personal question, Mr. Curlin. What of it?
I, would like to have it?
You would, wouldn't you? Well, I tell you what, I'll trade you for it.
What do you have in mind?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps? Yours? Huh? Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I don't know what came over me when playing these dark sci-fi adventure games. They've been messing with me, true as I'm sitting here and telling you.
Murder simulators, awful stuff.
Indeed. Where was I? Oh yeah. Get me something refreshing, and you got the sandwich.
I think you'll like this can of Dr. Fisher.
Why, I sure will. Dr. Fisher's, trademark, my favorite. This gonna go down real good once I'm done with my sandwich.
Trademark.
Made with the finest, most odorous Fishmouth water. A deal's a deal, Mr. Kremlin. Here's your sandwich. Enjoy.
Thanks, Milton. Enjoy your other sandwich. The Mechanic? Is that your surname?
Yes, sir. Maybe you heard of us if you're from around Miskatonic. We're a distant offshoot of the Kingsport the Plumbers. They hate our guts.
Sorry to hear that.
Nothing to be sorry about. We hates their guts too. Just straight up gut hating back and forth. Always been the way in our clan.
It's nice to have traditions.
Sure is.
Sandwich. You didn't spell it right.
Is this your truck you're sitting next to?
Sure was. It's dead now. Bleeding oil all over the road like them zebras, you know, on National Zoo TV. Them poor striped horses. Used to watch them shows a lot as a kid. Always got to me how them critters was meeting their end. I mean, a lion's gotta eat,
Oh,
but us
no,
humans,
I was
man,
joking
we
'cause
can
he
do
spells
better
it
than
wrong.
that. I made me a choice back then.
You became a vegetarian?
Hell nah. In Fishmouth? You crazy? We put
spelled
fish
it
in everything here.
S-A-M-E,
Nah,
which.
I swore off zebra meat forever. Never felt better, never felt the need for it. But yeah, the truck's mine.
Fascinating. Now, where was I? What can you tell?
Well, I don't know how you made it in, but the sooner your non-local Heinz is out of here, the better. Us Fishmouth folk don't like out-of-towners, no siree. And the order...
The order?
Never mind, I'm just talking crazy. Been playing too many of them blasted video games, you know? Make you dumb, they do.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Catch you later, Milton.
You probably will. My truck's dead.
Guess I didn't get to ask him about his truck. I hate when I misclick on something. Let me go trade this sandwich for this kitty milk.
Maybe Tad would like this sandwich.
Oh, thanks, Buzz. He'll love it.
Don't mention it. Think I could get some of that dolphin milk now?
Sure. Here you go.
Don't know what I
See
need
ya,
it for
Annie.
yet,
Later,
but I have
Buzz.
it.
It has reached its final destination. It shall pollute no more. It's leaking oil like crazy. She could care less about it. It's not taking me anywhere. As crumbling and decayed as Darkham, maybe a bit more. And there's the stink, too. It really adds to the atmosphere. I might be a poor student/librarian, but she has some living standards. You couldn't pay me enough to live there.
Hey, Chick, how you doing?
There's a light coming from somewhere down there, but the gate's positively locked. Maybe we're better off this way. She doesn't come with the lockpick feature.
Pretty good. I'm enjoying this little cute
Well, we
game
found Finland House,
I
all right.
found.
Charming place. One solitary lit window. Wonder who's in there. Intriguing. Could that be Olmstein's room? I wouldn't have her climb that high.
It's got a talking cat. It's got Cthulhu. It's got the Necronomicon.
They're going
I
for
mean,
the crumbling ruin look.
What more could you
Interesting
want?
niche. Wouldn't necessarily spend the night here, to be quite honest.
I don't like this place one bit. It reeks of dead,
Fish?
not just fish.
Well, that's good. We have to go in there.
She looks really, not happy. Not really looking like she's excessively friendly. She's just as mean as you are, Cat.
Please.
Hi there.
You staying at the Finmans tonight?
I might be.
Good luck.
Hey, Hound. That is a very long laugh.
Oh, brother, this one's even darker. Nope, not going down there. Oh, no. No way. Not today. It gets really dark that way, really dark. I don't like that alley, not at all. It gets a great example of the Urban Decay School of Design. Stinking up the place. Not that it's an exception or anything.
Oh, I'm a cat, so I'm into smelly trash cans. Is that what this is?
I didn't say anything.
Urgh.
Fascinating wonders might await deep in its smelly confines, but I won't be the one to discover them. Stairs leading up to the rooms. Ormstein must be up there. Man, I really want to walk up them right this instant. If we go upstairs, we do it together. Complimentary coffee. Black as midnight on a moonless night. How thoughtful of Mr. Finman. Damn good coffee, Diane.
I got that reference.
Nothing to pour it in. I don't think we want to find out what that would do. Seems like it's always 10 o'clock in this hotel. It looks strangely familiar. Tick-tock. She doesn't care for it. I don't think this one opens. Those are the room keys and they're all present but one. That one missing key has got to be the one to Ormstein's room. She's not interested. Looks like he's the strong, silent type. Must be some vow of silence deal or something. Ominous. Hello! Okay then.
I am completely uninterested.
That there must be the namesake of this hotel. Rough looking fella. Kinda gives me the chills, to be honest. No, I have to handle this. Hello there. What a great evening in Fishmouth, isn't it?
Evening? Yeah, I suppose it is evening. I don't know what you find so great about it, though.
You know, the salty sea-scented breeze, the smell of rotting fish, the distant thunder. Charming. Mr. Finman, I presume.
That's me, yeah.
Nice hotel you got here.
Nice. Ain't nothing nice about it. We don't do nice in Fishmouth. There anything I can do for you, stranger?
Bob Ormstein.
What did you just say?
Oh, God, my spleen?
You should have that checked out, stranger. Your spleen plays multiple important roles in your body. It's a filter for blood and part of your immune system. It also helps fight bacteria, especially the kind that causes pneumonia and meningitis. So I've heard.
Okay, thanks for the info.
Oh, cooked spleen's supposed to taste real yummy. I don't mean the human kind, of course. I wouldn't know about that.
Very interesting. I'd like a room, please.
I'd love to help you out, sir. We's all completely booked up.
Really? I only see one key missing on that wall behind you.
Ain't you been snooping around? Got a bunch of pilgrims coming over for the festival soon. That one standing there is the first of the bunch. Booked the whole place, they did. Don't bother wasting your breath on him. He ain't talking nothing. You ain't from Fishmouth, is you? I can smell it all over you. Why you come here?
You're a direct man, aren't you, Mr. Finman?
Yeah, and I've been known to judge a man. He was nosy and skinny. Too skinny.
Well, that was judgmental.
Yes, well, think nothing of it. I just got this hunger up in me. Ain't eaten nothing in a while.
What's this festival you mentioned?
Nothing you should know of. That's our business. We Fishmouth folk. It's Fishmouth business. We got our own to look up to. Don't need your funny-smelling outsiders telling us what to do and who to listen to.
I might just hang around and check it out if it's happening soon.
That's not to be advised, Skinny. The Order don't take kindly to strangers.
Does anyone take kindly to anyone around here?
Our own outsider. You don't like it, you can skedaddle on out of here.
The Order? What Order?
Nah, never you mind that.
Aw, come on, tell me. I'm here, might as well learn a thing or two about Fishmath.
The only thing you need to know about that there esoteric order is that they don't want you here. So you best be on your way. That's all I can tell you.
So about that room.
We's all booked. See that him and his kind done about to arrive any minute now.
Maybe it's me, but did that really warrant such a laugh?
Think nothing of it, stranger. It's the hunger, you see. My stomach's growling is all. Makes me say all kind of things. Pay no mind.
They're definitely not a cannibal hotel.
Can I interest you in this cookie I've got here?
I'm a meat man myself, but right now I could eat just about anything, I reckon. If it ain't meat, though, I gots to wash it down some, and I ain't got anything.
You mean like
Artemis.
alcohol, right?
You was pretty smart for a stranger.
Sit. Hound gave you a treat. Yes, there you go. You's a good girl. Yes, you's a good girl. Artemis says thank you very much, Hound, for her treat.
How come you don't have any alcohol around?
Been no need. We've been having plenty of meat around here. Till it stopped coming, that is. Be arriving for the festival soon, though. Ain't that right, Pilgrim? Them brothers of yours arriving soon, eh?
I don't get it. Are the pilgrims bringing you meat?
Oh, yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that.
That's one exceptionally jovial innkeep.
Maybe someday I'll get a dog cam.
All meat, huh? Got any preferences or anything goes?
Oh, I got my preferences. Sorry, Skinny. Don't be judging me. Look at yourself, all skin and bone. Nothing
You're not
I
wrong.
mention.
What? What'd you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Anyway. Has the guy in the room brought you any meat.
Butcher, fancy yourself some kind of detective or something, outsider? What's with all them questions now?
I'm just curious by nature.
Too curious, you ask me. No place for your kind here, outsider.
Just wondering how come your one customer hasn't provided you with any meat, that's all.
He's a stranger in that one. Ain't nothing like our usual customers. Pays damn well, too. Gold, stranger, gold. We is likes our gold up in here.
I'm here to see this gentleman.
He ain't come down in a while. I don't reckon he will anytime soon. I wouldn't wait if I were you, stranger.
You know, getting constantly called a stranger and an outsider tends to be a little grating after a while. Have you considered that?
We don't take...
Kindly, gotcha.
He's been pretty good. He's just been really busy. He's staffing a, like, semi-local con here, and it's coming up in October, so he's just had a lot going on.
Oh, so the one occupied room is this pilgrim's?
No, it's someone else staying there.
Can you tell me what his name is?
Here at Finland House, we value our customers' privacy.
Uh-huh. I gotta run.
Take care, stranger.
I'm afraid I can't do it without Finman's permission.
So I need to go find meat. Sorry if you hear me having snifflings and whatever. I'm not feeling very good, but I wanted to play more of this game.
Why do they just let it rot in there? Surely people prefer it fresh, right? What do they do with all the stinking fish? Who buys this stuff? Why do they...
Ooh, I have my standards, thank you.
My stomach turns just at the thought of it. A rotting basket full of putrid fish, or the other way around. Leaving these poor things out to rot must cater to some depraved exotic tastes. Ugh. Fish I'm not a fan of, badly decayed ones even less so.
Ooh, I have my standards, thank you.
A strangely shaped reef, almost an island really. There's really no way around it. It looks like a pair of horns surfacing from below. Makes for a striking sunset scene, I must admit. She's not going anywhere. It's an old drunk sailor chilling in that rope coil. Man, one day I'll grow a beard just like his. Sick calves, bro. Nah, I don't want to get her involved. Hi there, Gramps.
Roger, man, get lost, young'un.
My name's Buzz. Nice to meet you.
Get on out of here. Fishmouth ain't no place for you, boy.
Well, at least you Fishmouthians are consistent about that. You should not be drinking that, old-timer.
Who are you to tell old Zadok what to do, sonny? Go, get... You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No, I really don't. I hate to come across as judgmental, but do you really want to spend your twilight years in an alcohol-induced stupor?
It's not a choice, sonny boy. If you'd have seen what these old eyes have seen, I tell you.
Tell me.
Nah. Rather drink, boy. Whiskey makes one forget.
You said you wanted to forget. Why not remember?
There's things too horrible to be remembered, boy. Believe all Zadok. Why, you think I'm crazy, don't you?
I don't know why you insist on asking me that. I do not think you're crazy, Grandpa. Really need that drink, huh? I'm willing to do you a world of good and take that cursed whiskey off of your hands. Have you considered a healthier alternative?
What you babbling about there, boy?
How about tea? Nothing like a warm cup of tea to relax you and get you in the mood for a chat.
I can't stand that stuff. I've been a fisherman all my life, boy. It was just water, 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 all the time. I ain't putting that watered down concoction in me, no sir.
Kinda got a point there. How about coffee?
I never touched the stuff. Never even smelled it.
You've never smelled coffee?
Not in my life, boy. My mama, rest her soul, she tried to get my pappy to drink it. Left the old hooch. But my pappy wasn't having any of it. Did evil little is the devil's drink. Then he dunk another whiskey. Lord rest him.
That's a story to remember, Gramps. So you never tasted or smelled coffee in your life?
Not in my life, son. Couldn't tell it apart from gasoline. It's a question of principle.
How about orange juice?
Ain't no orange juice in Fishmouth, sonny boy. You's more likely to squeeze juice out of a calamari. And you don't want to taste that, Trussell Zadok.
I'll take your word for it. How about soda?
Soda? Why, that's sugar water, son. Healthy alternative, my salty behind.
Can't argue with that. I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
So you...
Not in my life, son. Couldn't tell. It's a...
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
A rusty, creaking fishing boat that's seen better days. Deep 1. Should have been a sub. It looks like it's barely staying afloat, much like most stuff around here. Not if you paid me. A strangely shaped reef, almost an island, really. There's really... Makes for... Looks like the oldest ship anchored in Fishmouth Harbor. If only it could tell its tales. Oh man, people actually braved the sea aboard these wooden coffins. Crazy! Man, I'm glad I'm not a sailor. It's fascinating, but not worth diving in the murky waters and later dying from God knows what fascinating. She's not going anywhere. Oh, an actual sea captain in the flesh. She even smells like one. She's really into what she's reading over there. Oh, she... Ahoy! That your ship over there?
She ain't going nowhere anytime soon, lubber.
Frankly, I'm flattered you'd call me that, but I don't think we've met before.
Leave your bilge, rat.
Oh, okay, understood. Bye. Nah, no need to. What is it about sailing that turns people to alcohol? How'd he get up on that stool anyway? And why?
I want nothing to do with that.
Avast ye, landlubber.
Avast to you too, kind sir. Catch you later, Milton.
You probably will. My truck's dead.
Maybe.
About that
I take it you've made a wise decision.
I'll have the coffee mug.
An interesting choice, sir. There you are.
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would.
So, I'm gonna go get him some coffee. I know he said he couldn't tear it apart from motor oil, but I don't want to feed him motor oil. He seems like a nice guy.
Mr. Zadok, I brought you something.
What is it, boy?
Coffee.
What? Get that gosh darned abomination out of my face!
This gives me an idea. I gotta run.
Run, boy! Never return!
It's old man Zadok's bottle. He tends to throw them when he's angry. Might as well pick it up. It's a carton of dolphin's milk that Annie gave me. Hey, milk is milk, right? Nah, I don't need any oil. I gotta run.
Take care, stranger.
Oh,
no.
Can you
Here it.
What's this?
Nothing you should know of. We got our own to look up to.
I might just hang around.
That's not to be a...
The order?
Nah, never you...
Aw, come on, tell me.
The only thing you need is that they don't want you.
I gotta run.
Take care, stranger.
Mr. Zadok brought you something to drink.
What is it?
It's a special kind of liquor. Very exotic import.
Liquor?
Says so on the label. Have a taste.
Why, you doggone little... You almost had me there. You know, it really had a sort of appealing odor to it. But the taste... Ugh, never in my whole seafaring life have I come across something that smelled so enticing and tasted so foul and bitter. Whatever that abomination is, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
All right, Mr. Zadok. I'll try and find you something better tasting.
Go on, get...
I gotta run.
Run, boy. Never return.
It's old man Zadok's bottle. He tends to Mr. Zadok,
what?
It's a
liquor?
Says so. Now,
Let me see that. Smells like nothing I ever smelled before. And I can't say it's bad either. Whew, what is this devilry, boy? Kinda got me feeling all fluttery inside.
Special import. Supposed to really get you going.
I'll say. Why, I feel refreshed as ever. It's like this curtain slowly lifting off of me eyes and mind, son. Whew, you done old Zadok a mighty good one. Can you get me more of this stuff?
I'll let you know what it is and where to get it. But I'd like that bottle of whiskey in return if that's alright with you.
Ah, take it. Who needs that stuff? I can safely say this has been a full-fledged epiphany, Buzz.
Hey, you remembered my name. Thanks.
Not a problem, son. Boy, do I feel good. I just might get up and walk around a little later.
Good to hear, Mr. Zadok. Now that you're refreshed, care to tell me a bit about Fishmouth?
What is it you want to know, Buzz?
Ever heard of a man called Bob Olmstein?
Can't say I ever did.
He's supposed to be staying at the Finman.
The Finman, huh? Folks lodging there have a habit of disappearing without a trace. Sneaky fella, that Finman. Slippery as an eel.
What's this esoteric order I keep hearing about?
The esoteric order of Dagon. Fishmouth folks worshipping the deep ones. Dagon's their high priest. Supposed to be this huge amphibian thing. That's what the festival's about. Worshipping Dagon in sacrifices they bring to him.
Sacrifices? What kind of sacrifices?
I shudder to think, my boy. But what I can tell you is that they're raising something over in Crackham Bay. And if you ask me, it can only be the half-goofer.
Half-go what?
The half-goofer. Huge, ugly sea monster. And yeah, I reckon that sucker's gotta be big, since they ain't letting anyone anywhere near Crackham Bay for a year now. Completely cut it off. No way to enter it from anywhere.
Why is everyone so secretive here in Fishmouth?
Where do I begin, my friend? See, you're stuck of a curse that runs through most of Fishmouth's residents' blood. Turn them into fish and toad-like things. And then they dig to the water. But that's not even the worst thing.
You'd think that's the worst thing, wouldn't you?
Oh, there's worse. And I've seen it with my own two eyes, hanging around the abandoned factory up Elliott Street. Seen them. Hideous fishmen and octopus-like monsters. Caught a glimpse of them in the moonlight. Heard their awful noises. Horrible. It were horrible.
The curse.
Nah, Buzz. It weren't the curse. These things were not born this way. They was mutants. Abominations. Cobbled together from fish and man and squid. The butcher. That's who they whisper made those things.
Who's the butcher?
I don't know that, Buzz. But I suppose it's some shady character that's in cahoots with the esoteric order of Dagon. And they're raising hell in the Fishmouth. Raising hell. Literally.
How can I get to this abandoned factory?
You can't now. They've shut off those streets. In preparation for their evil festival.
I've got a confession to make.
What's that, Buzz?
The whiskey I gave you that you love so much, that's actually coffee.
What? We'll all be darned. You sure pulled a fast one on old Zadok, haven't you? Well, good on you, Buzz. But you know what? Good on me too. 'Cause I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. I guess I love coffee, and I gotta live with myself now. I just might be hooked on it.
Well, better than whiskey.
You're right, Buzz. And when you're right, you're right. Right?
Right. I'll see you later, Mr. Zadok.
God bless you, boy. Take care.
Alright. So now I've got a alcohol to go with the cookie.
Mr. Finman, got you a little something to wash down the cookie with.
Let me smell that. Oh, you did good, stranger. You was mighty kind. Mighty kind, I tell you. Ah, that hit the spot.
And here's your cookie.
You ain't tampered with this here fine piece of pastry now, has ya?
Oh, God forbid, no.
Down the hatch. Good. Thanks, stranger. What? What you standing there all expectantly like that for?
Oh, nothing.
What? You expect me to keel over or something? Boy, I got a stomach lined with steel myself.
What the heck?
I don't know what you put in that cookie, but it wasn't working.
I've no idea either. My roommate... Wait a minute! Care to explain what's going on here?
Not until you explain what your business with Mr. Ormstein is.
Okay, I'll come clean. I accidentally got involved in a mess that I can't make heads or tails of. That's why I'm here looking for him.
I see. Well, there are two possible situations. Either your heart is full of darkness and deceit, in which case I suggest you turn around and run. Or your intentions are pure and your heart innocent, in which case we can talk.
My heart is not full of darkness. Boy, it sounds weird saying that out loud. I've been sent here by the voodoo gentleman. I understand Mr. Ormstein might play an important role in this occult situation I stumble into.
Role? No, he plays no role. But what is yours? What part was assigned to you?
Part? I'm just a librarian, sir, and this detective guy came looking for the Necronomicon.
Kid type.
Exactly. And then they kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Who kidnapped him?
Search me. Anyway, I've been walking around with this Necronomicon thing on me.
You have it? The real one?
It's gotta be real. Made my cat start talking.
Sup?
Hello. Yes, that explains that.
Well, that's us. What's Ormstein to you?
You speak his name so lightly, let's just say I watch him from a distance. Try and look out for danger, pointless as though that might be.
Pointless? Why?
I just might be a fly buzzing around a lion. Never mind. I don't normally get close to him, but if you do have the real Necronomicon...
Here it is.
An exception will be made. We'll walk up to his room, and we'll see from there. What else was I expecting? He's gone. Again. It might mean they're coming. We must stay vigilant.
They? Who's they?
Oh, too many possibilities in that regard.
Oh my god, all this for nothing. It just keeps getting worse. You might as well at least tell me your name. Mine is Buzz Kerwin, and this is Kitty.
You may call me Barnabas. I am a protector of the other, a seeker of truth, and a hunter of evils.
Must look nice on your business card. Okay, first of all, how do you know Dawn?
I was the one who hired him to find the Holy Tome. It should never fall into the hands of madmen.
Why hire Dawn? Is he an occult detective?
No, but he is a damn good seeker. Well, maybe was.
Oh man, don't say that. I'm sure he'll find a way to pull through. About Olmstein. What did you mean by the other? Olmstein? What makes him other? Who is he anyway?
Though you carry the book, you must understand my reluctance toward telling you these things. Still, see here, though he walks among us, he is not like us.
Oh, geez, with the cryptic talk again. If you're protecting Olmstein, how come you didn't knock Fishman out earlier? That guy was definitely up to some gruesome stuff. Maybe Olmstein would have still been around.
I was about to take him out. I had
That's
reserved all the remaining rooms just to make sure no one would intervene. Then you came along, and I had to be cautious. Maybe I still should be. You do walk around
Also,
with spiked pastry on your
Nora.
person.
Not spiked enough. But I'm kinda glad to be rid of it. Anyway. Can you describe Olmstein for me?
Ha! That would be futile. He might appear different to you than he does to me. Or you might see him clearly and not be able to remember it an hour later. His nature is hard to grasp for all of us.
But the voodoo gentleman described him as just, you know, some friend of his. Was he trying to deceive me, or...?
There's no time to go into this, but that should not surprise you. Ornstein appears in different ways to different people. It is his nature.
Wonderful. Changing subject. Madmen? What madmen?
The Parish of the Starry Knowledge, the Esoteric Order of Dagon, or the Butcher.
I've heard of the Esoteric Order. What's up with them?
Have you now? So you also know of what they're raising here in Fishmouth.
The half-goofa?
The half-goofa. Those idiots. Those complete and utter morons. They have no idea what that can bring about.
Well, neither do I, but are you gonna do something about the half-goofa?
They've cut off access to Kraken Bay completely. But I'll think of something. I must.
Starry Parish?
Foul worshippers of a thing called the Haunter, and the shining trapezohedron it dwells in.
Geometry. The Butcher. Tell me about the Butcher.
This is not the place nor the time for that, but what I will say is this. He must not have the Necronomicon. You must keep it away from him, at all cost.
Sounds like someone I'd stay away from regardless.
Do not underestimate his reach, and watch your step here in Fishmouth. Him and the Esoteric Order are likely in cahoots, and they're everywhere.
Okay, so what does he want with the Necronomicon?
To bring this world to its knees.
Okay, that makes sense, sure. Anyway...
Simba! Haha.
So, he does this a lot? Disappear at the worst possible moment?
It is in his ever-changing nature, yes. But there is always, always a little breadcrumb left behind.
Might as well look for it, right?
Yes, I will trust you to do that. I'll keep an eye on the stairs in the meantime. Get to it.
It's what I do. That's Barnabas, if he's to be believed. Impressive looking fella. A particularly unattractive representative of the Fishmouth population.
I would imagine. Apparently the butcher is voiced by...
I'd place him anywhere between fearsomely fishy and repulsively reptilian.
Apparently the butcher is voiced by the person who voiced Geralt in all the Witcher video games.
This town, man. Kitty couldn't care less. Completely empty. Either Ormstein travels light or he's just wearing everything right now. Or it's just a ruse and he has no need for things like clothes and...
You're going off the deep end, buddy.
Right. Snapping out of it. She doesn't need it. Just a mug and a pitcher of coffee. Nothing to shine any kind of light on this Ormstein character. It is just a hotel room, so it's not really telling me anything. Except the fact that Ormstein drinks coffee.
Yes, I can confirm. It's domestic junk.
That big window overlooks the smelly intersection outside. Looks like the only way out, so I guess Ormstein jumped. But we didn't see or hear anything. It's closed from the outside, which makes it even stranger. This just keeps getting more and more complicated.
He doesn't see ads on my channel, Shin, because he's a subscriber. I feel so honored that less than 3 draws of all people subscribes to me. It's just so beautiful.
Already seen the view. It stinks.
No! I'm not making fun of you.
Hey, look at that. It's a pretty neat painting of the harbor. Accurate, too. Although I don't see old Zadok pictured, so maybe not that accurate. You can almost smell the decayed fish through the canvas. Kitty couldn't care less. Definitely not souvenir material. Crow's feathers strewn all over the place. Is this guy some kind of bird enthusiast?
The word you're looking for is ornithophile.
I thought you couldn't read.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This has got to be some kind of symbol, right? One whose significance eludes me, that's for sure. She doesn't care for birds. They're interesting, but not pick up and carry around interesting. A conspicuous piece of paper lying on Ormstein's bed. I really hope it's of some significance.
So, Shin, I really like it. Basically, the main character, me, there's 2 main characters. There's a salty detective character, and then this kid who's like a librarian student. He ends up with the Necronomicon on accident. He reads some words out from it, and it makes his cat talk. His cat is displeased. Her name is Kitty, and she does not like this arrangement. She does not want to talk. She does not want to be a human. She wants to be a cat, whose only business is to lie around and basically sleep and eat all day. I can empathize. And it's got some fourth wall breaking, though not a lot. It's got a lot of puns and silly jokes and Cthulhu and a talking cat and all of that entails, and I love it.
I found this drawing. Can you make any sense of it?
Ormstein's sign. Why would he leave it here again?
What is it? What does it mean?
I've seen it before, yes. I know not what it means, but it must have been left here for you.
Me? But how could he know I was coming? And why me again? Why me?
It is the role you play in this, and questioning it is a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. So I got this key when backing their new game on Kickstarter. They're a little small Transylvanian indie game developer, and like, their company is still pretty small, and their new game is based in Transylvania, which is really, really cool. They're gonna they said they're gonna include a lot of, like, it's in the same world it's supposed to be, but it's based in Transylvania, so it's gonna be really cool. They said they're gonna involve a lot of the local, like, lore and stuff. And after playing this game for yesterday and today, I'm just even more looking forward to it, even though I know it's gonna be a while in the future. They kickstarted this game as well, so.
Roll? What roll? Finding the book was an accident. It was just bad luck.
That is how the tome works. The roles are defined, but the book is pure chaos.
Help me understand more about Ormstein. I need to find him. I need to change my cat back.
That is your stake in all of this?
Hey, that has a name, buddy. Sort of.
Why is his name Bob Ormstein? I mean, you call him Mother and all that, but his name is so common.
There must be a reason for that. But does it really matter? Not to me.
How did you come to know of Bob Ormstein?
That is a story for another time.
What's Ormstein's game? Is it good? Is he evil?
These are questions that I cannot outright answer with a yes or no. All I have is my belief and some suppositions, and the former is much more powerful than the latter. If they do exist, maybe the answers are not meant for the likes of us. What we must do is play our roles.
What belief?
I believe I must try and stay by his side, and right now I am failing at that.
What was Ormstein up to here in Fishmouth?
Perhaps checking on some seeds he had planted.
Oh man, I just know you're speaking figuratively, and it's just that cryptic stuff again that drives me mad. No offense, but why can't you just talk like normal people?
I'm not normal people.
Of course you're not. But is there anything helpful you can tell me about Ormstein?
I can tell you some things, I guess. He might seem ever-changing, yes, but balance and rules, these too are in his nature. Self-imposed balance and rules.
I'm sure you can be more specific than that. What rules?
Do you ever watch the moon buzz koan?
Yeah, occasionally.
There is something about it, its phases. They seem to correlate to important events and to how he affects this world. But in which way exactly? You'll need to find out on your own.
The Necronomicon. Why does it keep changing?
The Necronomicon is chaos in written, volatile form.
You seem to know more about it than I do. What is it?
Many things. We might call it holy, and we might be mistaken. Holy as in not of this world.
Debatable, but do go on.
It changes things.
Sherlock Holmes over here.
It chooses roles. It alters the very nature of things. But it does it when it wants, or when the stars are right. And if it makes its way into the wrong hands, it ends existence itself.
Well, that's encouraging. But mine are not the wrong hands, right? Right?
They're not the most competent. That much is clear.
No, they are not. I think.
What do its pages hold? What language is it written in, and what does it all mean?
I've never read it, nor do I want to. All I have to go on are rumors and whispers, but both hold more and more power in this world. As for the meaning of the words, some of them are most probably incantations, or instructions of some kind.
Instructions?
Yes, and stories.
Stories? What stories?
It does not matter now. You must focus on your next move.
Would it be safer in your hands? You do seem to know a lot more about it.
No! No. Maybe I fear it more than you do. But that is not why I refuse it. It is not for me to bear it.
Yeah, I guess I needed to turn Kitty back.
Yes, you, You need to do that.
You said the book is pure chaos, but Olmstein is about rules and balance? How does that work?
You make a good point. For a while now, I've been suspecting there must exist a counterpoint to the chaotic tome. If there is such a thing, it should be sought out before it's too late.
Great, but I have no leads, no nothing. Can you help out in any way?
I am considering it. Let me think about it.
What was that?
I think they're coming. The stairs. Damn it! Quick, out the window.
Are you serious? It's really up high.
Have faith. You can make it. I'll hold them back.
But I don't know what to do or where to go or...
There's no time. Go! Go! Find peace. Find peace.
That's super helpful, old dude.
Hey there, Buzz. Fancy running into you.
My detective friend.
Please, call me Don. Welcoming town, Fishmouth, ain't it?
Yeah, lovely. Boy, am I glad to see you. You okay, Don?
Well, I have no shoes and I don't know where we're running, but aside from that, I'm all right. You headed my way. Got a thing or two to catch up on.
Let's talk about it in Darkham. Taxi!
All right, we should be safe in here. I hope. Better keep the lights down.
You don't happen to have any cat food lying around, do you?
Huh. I keep forgetting it can speak.
It? Rude.
Look, I let you two rest all the drive here from Fishmouth, but now it's time for us to buck up, get our coconuts situated, and work out where we're at.
Right. So, what happened to you?
I cracked lid in the underbunk of some lunatic cult. These guys were also after the Necronomicon, but apparently you gave them the slip. Not the sharpest crayons in the box.
The Starry Knowledge Cult.
Yeah, how'd you know? Anyway, they kneel and keel to some kind of rock what came from the stars. Supposed to croak ya or give you some kind of vision beyond time if you lay your mitts on it.
So, did you?
Now I glow in the dark. The Haunter's Mark, they call it. Ain't something I'd believe if I read it in the pulps, but now it's on me, I can't deny it. Things have definitely gone 15 shades of bizarro. And there's a talking cat.
Again, I'm right here. Rude.
Whoa. Did you try using your power?
I didn't get the chance. I snuck out and crept around those smelly streets until I saw you legging it. That's about it. What you got?
Well, I read from the book and now Kitty talks. Well, there's that. Then I visited a voodoo dude who told me to look for this Bob Olmstein guy in Fishmouth. Long story short, Olmstein had already left, but I did meet your employer. Fella by the name of Barnabas. Pretty big guy, white dreadlocks and beard, maybe in his 50s.
Huh. I'll have to look him up in my files.
Yeah, well, Barnabas is convinced Olmstein is of almost, divine nature. And there's also another cult called the Esoteric Order of Dagon, and they're about to have their creepy festival in Fishmouth soon. Oh, and there's a guy called the Butcher. Oh, just saying it all out loud makes my head spin.
I know about those esoteric weirdos. Not the first time they completely shut off Fishmouth to do God knows what. Butcher. Those starry kooks mentioned him.
All Barnabas told me was to keep the Necronomicon away from the Butcher at all cost. And you know what's weird? Barnabas hired you to find the book, but he wouldn't take it when I offered it.
Strange. Well, he did pay up front, so, he's alright as far as I'm concerned. So, what do we do now?
You, wanna help?
Kid, strange and mysterious are why I work this beat. Now that I've lost my shoes and my hand is all magic-like, this old bloodhound ain't going back to the kennel until he's got some answers.
Boy, am I glad to hear that. Alright, well, there's two things. One, apparently there must be some item that counterbalances the Necronomicon's chaos, so we should probably look for that. And two, Barnabas told me to find peace. I kinda wanna research that online. You do have internet, right?
Yeah, there should be some in that laptop thing.
Oh, brother.
You look into that. I want to see what this Haunter's Mark is all about.
So, for those who missed it during the first stream, the detective's name is Dawn Archetype. Dawn Archetype. Yeah. I love him. He's pretty great.
A big, bad, weird world awaits out there. That's Cornelia. I should give her a sprinkle. She's a good office companion. Doesn't judge, only requires water. I care about her. She's just a plant, damn it.
Dawn, I don't
But
think you have many friends.
Care about her.
It's okay to care about your plants.
Did you hear that, Joey? This guy's talking to his plant. He named it and everything.
Man's probably lonely, Vince. Leave it at that.
Maybe I'm a little lonely. Oh well.
Whoa, you sounded eerie. And you were talking in a couple of different voices.
Never been much of a thespian, so I guess the Haunter's Mark does work.
I think you were channeling the movers. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Years. I had a feeling I shouldn't tip the short, annoying one.
Well, you can now legit read the past.
Future would have probably been more helpful, but I'm not complaining. All right, give me a minute to look up this Barnabas fella. She's fine where she's at. The #1 cause of horizontally intermittent tan. Occupational hazard. Well, you know, clients sort of expect them.
Hey, Joey, check it out. Venetian blinds. Guy thinks he's Sam Spade or something.
Let's just get that desk up here, Vince.
That's my file cabinet. Call me old-fashioned. Go ahead. My life's work, mostly consisting of hoodlums, thugs, and weirdos.
Who even still uses file cabinets, Joey?
Just don't drop it on my toes again, Vince.
That's my safe. Right now it's guarding a whole lot of nothing. It'll come in handy someday.
Ugh! Drag this all the way up here and I bet it's empty, Joey. I bet it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Vince.
Man, those were some judgmental movers. That there's Kitty. For a talking animal, she's pretty uncommunicative. She doesn't like me. Can't say the feeling's mutual. She's mean and tight-lipped. I can appreciate that. I don't think the Hunter's Mark works on her. Hey, Kitty.
Is it important?
No.
Let me know when it is.
Okay, Kitty. Just my desk. Nothing special. It's functional. Does its job.
Ugh, man, this thing must weigh a ton. This guy better tip well.
Wouldn't count on it, Vince. He ain't for money, I can tell you that.
Those belong to the guy what rented here before me. Never cared enough to take them down. Psychic Evaluator Diploma of Excellence. Hey, they're conversation pieces.
Can you believe this guy, Joey? Didn't even bother taking those old diplomas down.
That says something about a man, Vince. Don't ask me what, though.
Hey, Druid Punk, how you doing? Hope you're having a good time enjoying the game. I am confused about something really quick. Let me see. Yeah, I need to fix that. Okay. Yeah, you. Just had to fix something really quick.
I don't have a use for them. No one does. That's my laptop. I barely ever use the thing. It's being put to good use. You think this guy goes incognito? You think his browsing history is open up? Want to look at it? Want to take a peek? The way that guy looks and dresses, I doubt he even knows how to turn the stupid thing on. It's Buzz. I guess we're sort of partners now. Never really needed a partner, but I can use the company. He's nothing like me. Maybe it's for the best. The Haunter's mark doesn't work on him. I want to look up Barnabas first. Let's see here.
I bet these are backers and stuff. I could spend a long time looking through these, but I'm supposed to be looking at Barnabas. Find peace, $1 piece. Little is known about the Hostis Tenebris and its supposed leader, Barnabas Basara, with very few suspected members, and none but 2 semi-officially confirmed, Basara himself and his daughter Peace. It is widely suspected that they are in permanent conflict with several cults and have possibly sprung up as a resistance to said cults' activities, a response to said cults' activities. Basara, the supposed leader, has not been directly tied to any kind of criminal activity, but somehow his name tends to be in some way or other linked to the most prominent occult-related events in the criminal underworld, if more in a hindering or surveilling than in a participatory fashion. Hostis Tenebris seems to take the secret part of secret society very seriously, so that other than the supposed name of their 2 foremost members, nothing is really known about them. Current status unknown. But yeah, I bet this is a backer thing. I bet you could get yourself put in a case file. Oh wait, look at that one! So many cats. Feline only gang. Jenny Flump Stone's dream is at the heart of every tea, pastry, or cookie related robbery in the Miskatonic area. Along with her partners in crime, Majdan, Elsa, Misson, and Horgus, she strikes fear into the hearts of small shop owners which know to hide the sweet stuff when they hear the gang approaching. Since cats can neither taste nor appreciate sugar, purveyors of catnip are never safe when Jenny and the feline gang are in the area. One terrified shopkeep spoke in trembling tones of Flump and the felines rolling around in the stuff like they were animals. God, the horror! The gang can seemingly strike anywhere, any moment of the day, so no one is really safe, ever. Wanted in several states, probably experiencing catnip and sugar highs. Okay, I like that one a lot. So he's dealt with a vampire, alleged, before. Well, here's another cat one. Dr. Sapalsa and Miss Lily form a notorious criminal duo that successfully maintained a tradition of attempting to overthrow governments, sowing the seed of panic and terror, and robbing entire retail chains of kitty streets while escaping authorities. Not much is known about this criminal pair other than the fact that after witnessing the conquering of the internet by cats, they've decided to take the next logical step, which was to use Lily's cathood to move into the real world and conquer it too. A short apocryphal manifesto allegedly published online by the criminal mastermind suggests that it would be the planet's best interest to just give up nicely and without a fight so no one gets hurt. As long as a steady supply of kitty treats is ensured, I will be merciful God to you, read the end of said manifesto. That part apparently has the authorities even more worried, one high-ranking official having been heard to exclaim, "Damn it, it can type now, too." Current status, attempting to take over the world. What else? More cats. Tomcat is the only known moniker of a notorious kitten snatcher currently active in and around the Darkham area. Very little is known about her true identity, but suppositions exist pertaining to her motivation. She just loves kittens and can't help herself. Pretty obvious if you think about it, really. Animal care advocates need not worry, though. All evidence point to the victims of kidnapping being whiskered off to a remote lair that could be, for all intents and purposes, described as cat heaven. Treats everywhere, massive wall-to-wall scratch posts, and literal pools full of catnip. Darkham residents are advised to keep a watchful eye on their kittens, but also should be consoled by the fact that if Tomcat does manage to snatch them, the cute little furballs will probably be better off. Just get another kitten, okay?
Hey, Bazinski, I think I got something on that fine peace thing. I don't believe Barnabas was trying to guide you to a life of mindfulness and meditation. He's got a daughter called Peace. Peace Busara.
Oh, of course, that makes sense.
Can you know, look her up?
On it. I think I got it. I found Peace Busara's blog.
Oh, her blog. Right. What is that?
Oh, well, the latest entry's pretty cryptic. It just says land beyond the forest and a bunch of numbers. Okay, these must be spatial coordinates. Tracking them down now.
Man, this is just like in the movies.
And I was right. She's in Formaris, Transylvania, Romania.
Well, well. Hey, here's an idea. Feel like visiting your ancestral home, Kerwin?
Are you kidding me? More than anything. But I'm hopelessly broke and...
Don't worry about it. Barnabas paid well, and I want to see this thing through.
Awesome.
Found anything worth examining on your trip to Fishmouth?
Actually, yes. Barnabas called it Ormstein's sign. He apparently left it on purpose so that I could find it. Here it is. No idea what it means.
It's that mysterious sign Buzz found back in Fishmouth. I should really use my newly acquired power on it.
No, really? I never would have thought.
Flamel's abode.
Flamel's abode. Did I hear that right?
Nicholas Flamel, maybe?
I think so. Does it ring a bell?
There's one famous Flamel I know of, and he's, well, was an alchemist. Looking it up.
Pretty useful thingamabob, that laptop.
51 Rue de Montmorency, Paris, France. 14th century alchemist Nicolas Flamel's ancient home.
Alchemist, huh? Could tie into the whole balancing chaos thing. Alright, looks like that's my destination.
European road trip. So, when do we leave?
No better time than now.
Radical. Resist the urge to
Yeah.
go through every single
Radical.
file and read it. Because I really want to. But that would be like an hour in and of itself. And not very interesting for y'all. Chapter 4. I have no idea how many chapters are actually in this video game.
And this was it. Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I, left my shoes in the cab.
You're shoeless again? Of course you are.
There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here. Do people fish in Paris? I guess I'm an uncultured oaf. I wonder... I'm not getting anything. That's gotta be my destination, but I don't exactly know where I'm going.
Right? I agree with you.
I need someone to show me upstairs. Don't know where I'm headed exactly.
This way, this way. It's so good to have you again.
Looks like a flyer about Nicholas Flamel. Nicholas Flamel, 1330 to 1418, was a French scrivener and a manuscript seller. He's supposed to have learned important alchemical secrets at some point during his life, feverishly pursuing esotericism from then on. Flamel is recorded as having resided in this building in what was then an attic. That's it. It's bored me to tears. Can't even see letters anymore. I'm not getting anything. This might prove useful at some point. It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella. He's looking kinda surprised for some reason. I guess people were all scraggly back then.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hauling that around. Shiny summoning thingy.
Yes, that is indeed what.
And I mean shiny.
One
Look at that
way
thing.
you could call that.
I could ring this all day long. I gotta get me one of these, for no good reason whatsoever.
Factually, I have one of these so that if I'm ever really, really bad with fibro, I hypothetically can ring it. And
No resonance.
3, aka Tyler, will know that I need him.
Must be the missus. She's got a fierceness to her. If there's pants to be worn around here, I bet she's the one wearing them.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
I'm sorry, I can't read Ancientish. It's probably Latin. That's as good a guess as any.
Hic habitat flamilus.
That did not help. No use for this troglodyte. No thanks. She's taken, and I got Cornelia.
Cornelia is my plant, for those who don't.
A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Judging by the smells and sounds, that way lies the kitchen. I could use some warm soup right now. Get nothing here. That's a lot of book right there. Not everything's gone digital, I guess. That's a lot. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable. That's the concierge's prerogative. Been a while since I've seen one of these. The world has changed indeed.
Ancient communication device.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
I don't think I'm getting any calls here. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
At what time? Yeah, because I'm gonna need to try and clip that. That was a pretty good reference.
I've come to lurk in you again. That's all I can remember. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to lurk in you again. That's all I can remember.
Good night, Hound. Thank you very much.
Nothing that way.
Okay, it's time to ring the bell. And congrats on VIP, Hound.
Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
It's quite the weather we're having out there.
Oh, yes. A freakster. They call it the Herbert, taking the entire world by storm.
Huh, yeah. Paris is still beautiful in the storm, though.
I wholeheartedly agree, monsieur. She's the prettiest no matter the weather.
Sorry, I got briefly distracted there. My dog's being really cute. I'll send a picture to my Twitter later.
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything?
Well, yes, everything.
Man, I can't catch a break.
Paris is a busy city. What can I say?
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are
correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
Does the name Olmstead ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
I find your reticence suspicious.
My reticence is born of loyalty and respect.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstead?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome. I have things to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, please let yourself out. Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmstead who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or are even his friend.
You have the right to your opinion.
And the right to ignore your apartment visiting insistences.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmstead left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. Aha! All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew? And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
I don't recall right now. I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else, monsieur?
Not for now, I guess.
Adieu.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmstead. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmstead, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it.
This way, this way. So good to have you again. Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
No resonance. It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's a flyer what bears Flamel's mug. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's.
Oh no, do you not have anything better to do with your time than torture me, Mr. K-Type?
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Does this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
Quite a real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
I, Donald R. K-Type.
Yes?
Knowing full well that this will go into recorded history.
Yes.
Hereby declare this fine evening.
Yes.
That, through circumstances that were hard to predict.
Bon Dieu, is there more?
Oh, I've only just begun. I am a visitor to these strange francophone lands.
Yes.
So I staggered through the rain-slick streets of the metropolis.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
For, in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens.
Monsieur Serge seems to have forgotten his beloved pen there. Pretty thing, I must admit.
This is for you, Papillon. Oh, Monsieur Olmsted, it's beautiful. You are too kind.
As Mac Viper says, never touch another man's pen.
I might have known it was you. What is it now?
I remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks. What is it that endeared you so to Olmsted, Mr. Serge?
He's, strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay. How do you remember Olmstead?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? Funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Strange.
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man, and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it. Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
Is sing music type?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work for the man. You know, the stabilizing element he was after.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Olmstead was researching up there. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated.
It is quite amusing.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmstead.
Strange little pyramids of grayish blue dust. Probably alchemical in nature. No time to look into it.
Ya Azoftu. Ya Angaku. Ya Zi Nibo.
Okay. Not gonna pick any of this stuff up. Who knows what it is? And does. A really old, really crooked armoire. It looks, well, ancient. A big vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty. Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now. Looks just as dreary as any other town in a thunderstorm. Wish I could have visited under different circumstances and weather. We'll always have Paris. Rainy, somber Paris. What a cacophony. Too many damned people. Bonsoir, Paris. Of course there had to be a pentagram. Of course. I guess Olmstead tried to follow in Flamel's footsteps. Know this, Seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital. Ancient books rotting away in this forsaken attic. So much for anyone ever reading them. They're no use to anybody anymore. They're no use to anybody anymore. These particular books had somehow survived. They seemed to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually.
Hold on.
There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within. There's some. It is.
I get it. 1. No, no, no. One. 2. 3. 4. 5.
I, or the Roman numeral for 1. Know this, Seeker. Book's whole order is I, or the Roman numeral for 2. I, or the Roman numeral for 3. IV, or the Roman numeral for 4. V, or the Roman numeral for 5. Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something. Magnum. Nothing.
Got it. I got it now. I thought it was supposed to look for the capitals, but I'm supposed to look 3, 4, 5.
Cactus. I had chosen the book starting with an I and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something. Est. Draconi. In. Finem. Let's see where chaos takes us. This way, Seeker.
Because it made a big deal about the capitals, so I thought I was supposed to do the capital words, and I was supposed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I figured it out, though.
Still Paris. Still in the rain. Poetic, but I don't have time for it.
But I have to.
What a cacophony. Too many damned people. I'll be damned. That's gotta be what I'm looking for. The container of constants, as it were. Huh. Crow's feathers, scattered all around. What the heck? I'm sure there's some kind of significance here, but it escapes me. Wait, Olmsted gave a crow's feather pen to Serge. What does that mean? Everything has to be hermetical, doesn't it?
Corvus, Corvi, Corvinus.
What? I don't really need them. There's a lot of junk in here. I'm not going through all of it. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize. I have to stop getting distracted. No resonance. Sure put up a fight, didn't you, Olmsted? Or Tornstein, or whatever. Come to Daddy.
Flomulus necessarium est.
There's no apparent latch or handle, and it looks firmly locked. Just apply Flamel. Hey, it worked. Huh, a solitary page. Looks like it was torn out of a book. Is this it? Really?
Ecce structera.
All right, let's see what this says. Huh, interesting. I should tell Buzz about this right away. He'd better have a cell phone signal.
Chapter 5, Transylvania.
Ugh, not having phone signal or internet sucks so bad.
Rare occurrence like that helps us any. Sure, it took a lot to get from Bucharest to this Forum Maris place. More than crossing the ocean, I might add.
It's this blasted storm that defies the laws of physics, popping in and out of nowhere all over the world. Did you hear the driver saying it was messing with the GPS?
Wait, where'd that accent come from?
This? Well, what are my ancient stomping grounds doing to me? Kitty, I think this is the real me.
It never ends. Well, we're here. Charming town, your ancestral home. You will, of course, understand my apprehension and distrust of this place. Me being a black cat and everything.
It isn't still the Middle Ages here, dummy. And as long as you're not excessively loud, people tend to not notice you can speak. Let's find peace.
Right behind you.
Speaking of Shin things, there is a new Channel Points award.
A man in what I think is a traditional mask.
Yes.
He looks really distressed as far as I can tell.
It was asked for, even though I cannot provide a dog camera. They said they wanted it anyways.
Man, that's one cool looking mask. I'd wear that mask everywhere if it was socially acceptable. Masks absolutely own. Best not involve her unless absolutely necessary. Good evening?
The castle. Must make it to the castle.
Castle?
Must reach castle. Must defend castle.
I'm afraid I can't help you with that, sir. One of a series of dark and mysterious doors. I can sort of hear muffled voices from behind it. Should I be eavesdropping on these people, though? Is that ethical in any way on my part? So you have a dark and mysterious door. It's not against the law, is it? I mean, I don't know anything about Transylvanian law, but I think it's legal, right? I'd better not involve her. I am the one who knocks. Come to think of it, I'd better not. Transylvania. Well, it sort of reads the same. Why is the Y missing and not other letters, though? Can't reach it? Don't know that I have a reason to. It's a cable running from that inn to the reddish gate. Probably internet, I'm thinking. Must be pretty important around these parts, this cable. All I can do is follow it, I guess. We're both following this cable, right, kidday? A conspicuous ornate gate with an intense red glow emanating from behind it.
Did you swallow a thesaurus while I was asleep?
Pray remain unobtrusive, feline. There's a sculpture of a bird above it. A raven or a crow, I think. Things are definitely bird-themed. I'm not letting her squeeze in there. Who knows what's inside?
Stop right there, little chicklet. What's your business with the Corvins?
Are you talking to me, ma'am?
Why, yes. Yes, I am, sweetheart. You are trying that door over there, and it's for me to decide who goes or doesn't go through it.
I just got really curious. Such an interesting door.
Why, yes. Yes, it is. Very interesting. What business have you with the Corvins?
Okay, I lied. I just need to go in to follow that cable there. Trying to restore the internet and GPS to the place, you know, doing some good.
Oh, so you're with the people that come fiddle with the cables every once in a while?
Exactly.
Well, they all know the answer, so tell me this. How many pieces did Corvin's heart break into?
Who's this Corvin guy you keep mentioning?
Don't play dumb with me, chicklet. Shoo now, shoo!
I'm not really sure I understand what's going on here.
You can't grasp the concept of password-protected entry? Don't they have internet where you came from, chicklet?
I seem to have forgotten my password. Any suggestions on how to proceed?
There's always the password recovery system, chicklet.
Oh, cool. How do I access that?
Ah, Lord knows where he is right now.
It's a he?
Yes, that's my husband, Ewan. He could be anywhere right now, but he's probably hanging around the inn, like always.
Why can't you be the password recovery system?
Does your wife do everything around the house while you just lie around?
I don't have a wife.
Doesn't surprise me.
Hey. How do I recognize your husband?
Big silly black hat and bigger and sillier white mustache.
Thanks. Can I go in now?
As soon as you tell me the number of pieces Corvin's heart broke into.
I'll get back to you on that. It's where the mayor of Foromaris toils away, serving the citizens. Lights on. Must be a lot of work managing this quaint little town. I doubt she cares about administrative work. I'll just leave them to it. That inscription is nigh unreadable, but I bet my bottom dollar that's a Vlad. Very popular voivod name. Trends. Must have been a mean mother. Got a steak and everything. Cool. Apparently she's into art that's way more modern than this. It's just for watching and being in awe of. A pretty powerful light bulb illuminating that info thingy. It's a tourist info thing about the statue and town in general. Yep, just as I suspected. It's a Vlad. The whole numbering thing with lords and rulers speaks volumes of their imagination when it comes to names. It's a tourist info thing. Yep. It's a tourist info thing about the statue and town in general. Yep, just as I suspected. It's a Vlad. Looks like something this tourist could use. It's way too hot to touch and I don't see a light switch.
You don't need to involve me in all your foolishness, you know?
Much
I know.
fun.
I know. It's literal trash.
You'll probably pick it up.
Maybe I will.
Oh, I'm convinced you will.
Okay, I'm picking it up.
Good.
Great. Look, I am picking it up.
That's just swell, buddy.
You better believe it.
I do.
Fine.
Good.
A fine example of the local populace. He looks very, determined? Okay, I've made up my mind. I like this dude. Hi.
No serus, mă. Mă, nimă la el ce palid-i, mă. Mă, ești bine, mă, frățioare? Nimă la el ce tras la față-i, mă, săracu, că zici că nu mânca nimic de 3 zile. Tu l-ai, Sâlvie. Dar cum ai ajuns aici, mă? De unde-i? De unde-i fi, mă? De-a cui ești? Cu curat ai venit? Nimă și umblă cu mâța aia după el. Pai! Vii la el, mă, zici că-s de la țârcuș. Mâță neagră, mă. Umblă după el, gândești că-i câine. Bată-te, norocul să te bată.
Have you seen a foreign girl around here lately?
Ce, mă, fete străine aici? Du-te, mă, de aici, mă. Auzi la el, fete-i trăbă. Tu l-ai, doamne, dar păi tu vii aici de unde o înțărcat dracu copchii să cați fete. Dar păi voi n-aveți femei acolo, mă, doamne, iartă-mă și nu mă bate. Mă, n-am mai văzut eu nicio muiere, mă, numai de ale noastre, de aici, de ale locului.
Okay, any idea where I could look for her?
No, păi numai Dumnezeu bunuțul știe, dar păi eu de unde să știu, mă, copile? No, păi vezi tu, este un han acolo așa, îi zice hanul vieții, așa îi zice. Și apoi mergi tu frumos acolo pe chișoarele tale, în adidașii tăi frumoși, și apoi întrebi tu acolo, no, că poate știu oamenii, poate nu știu. Îi vedea tu când ajungi acolo, no, bine, mergi frumos cu mâța după tine, tu mai mâni la ei, mă, bă, fainis, mă, neam de neamul meu n-o văzut așa ceva.
Thanks. Are you from around here?
Dar cum, mă? Dar de din tată în fiu suntem aici, mă, cu oile, dar cum, mă? Dar apoi de când mă știu eu, mă? Și apoi de când erau moșii mei, mă, tată meu, Vasilie, moșul Ioan, Buna Varvara, tata lui moșul Solomon, și Ghibolu, și apoi moșilor tăți de viacuri, tot pe aici, no, păi cum?
I see. Weird weather we're having, huh?
E, mă, zici tu bine ce zici, mă, tare după așa vreme,
so
mă, eu de când mă știu așa ceva n-am văzut. Apoi când plouă, când îi soare, deci vine țarușcă mea așa jos. Când se supără sunt Ilie și apoi trântește o furtună de să cacă ciorile pe ele, mă, de frică, nu mai știi cum să te îmbraci. Doamne feri, ca așa ceva de când mămuca m-a făcut, eu n-am mai văzut. Ascultă tu la mine.
I have no regrets.
Bye.
No, bine, dragul tati, te-am țucat, mă, du-te că te-or aștepta. Și apoi dacă nu te așteaptă, no, las că vădii că vii. du-te, că mi-ești drag, mă. Cu mâța aia după tine, nimă la ei, mă, faini, să nu-i de ochi. Du-te, dragă, merg cu Dumnezeu, te-am țucat, serus.
Oh, this is beautiful. I have no regrets about any of that.
It's a particularly badly lit street, probably leading outside of town.
No, it was beautiful.
Intriguing, yes, but it's sure not inviting. Whoa, an authentic, cool-looking Transylvanian castle. Man, I have to say, as far as background scenery goes, can't beat a castle on a craggy hill. You just can't.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What a quaint little horse-drawn carriage. Good to know there's a functioning vehicle around here. That's a good horsey. Kitty, be nice to the horsey.
What? Did I say or do anything?
Just being preemptive, that's all.
Jeez.
I can't drive this. Coachman has to be around, though. It's a cable running from that inn to the reddish gate. Probably internet, I'm thinking. Man, that's a nice, warm, inviting window right there. It's like something out of a fairy tale. All that's missing is heavy snow outside. I'm grateful there isn't any, though. That's most definitely a sign saying in something. Yeah, my Romanian is really not up to snuff. I don't need her to climb up there. What a lovely place.
Just stay alert. I can smell the tension in the air.
That's probably just customers waiting for their meals to arrive.
It takes time to dice up the meat enough to hide the stab wounds.
Kitty, the last time we were at a cannibal inn, you didn't even say anything.
I'll bet that guy spends hours in the mirror daily. I mean, look at that beard. It's perfect. Man, I'll never look that tight. I think she'd better lay low in here. Evening.
Yeah, hello. Do I know you? Please go away.
My name's Buzz, and I'm a tourist.
My name is Vasile, and I'm the alpha male. I'm not bragging. I don't want it to sound confrontational, just putting it out there so it's crystal clear.
Okay, Vasile, I can respect that, I think. Nice beard.
Of course it's nice. It's only seen the inside of the best-rated beard salons in the country.
You have beard salons in Transylvania?
Oh, 'cause we're Transylvanians and we should just let our facial hair grow out like animals, right? Bigot?
Hey, I'm Romanian too.
With that sad excuse of a 5 o'clock shadow? Please.
Oh, brother. Have you seen a girl called Peace around?
Not since I've been sitting here. And you can trust me. If there's anything I would have noticed, it would be a girl. Is she pretty?
Never mind. So, what's up?
Look, man. I'm kind of busy trying to get the waitress's attention. Would you mind bothering someone else?
Sheesh, fine.
Wait a minute. Maybe you could help.
Really? How?
Come stand next to me. That way, I'll shine even more by contrast, you know?
Thanks. I'll pass. So this waitress,
Anna.
Anna, how do you plan on getting her attention?
Other than my stunningly styled hair, impeccably waxed beard, and rock-hard abs? I think that's as far as this plan goes.
That's it? What if your interests are completely opposite or your characters don't match?
Wait, what do you mean? We both look good.
Are you interested in anything other than her looks?
I don't think I understand your question.
Never mind, dude. See you around. Okay, there's a thick glove that somehow made its way up there. Can't imagine how that would happen, but there it is. Do I need that glove?
I think you need that glove.
Think I do. I think I want it. Yo, Kitty, I need your climbing skills to get that glove up there. But do it stealthily, okay?
Gotcha. I'm an ninja.
Show off. This glove is super thick and temperature resistant. Nice.
I'll have to grab the bulb later.
It's, well, it's trash. I mostly picked it up to spite Kitty. Looks like a vial of vinegar. I kinda want it.
Of course you do.
Look.
Watch out!
What?
What?
You just said watch out.
I did? Oh, I did. What? Oh, watch out! That there is not vinegar.
It's not.
What? No, it's a powerful solvent. I mislabeled it. Silly me. Nearly killed myself with it.
Not to mention me. Can I still have it?
What? Yes, take it. Just don't put it in your salad. What?
What? Oh, darn it, now I'm doing it too. Thanks. It's a fork with very bent tines. Someone must have taken it to a particularly hard steak. It's sort of pitiful looking. I mean, who knows? It might come in handy. This guy's really enjoying his food. Look at him go. Hi there.
Huh? What?
I'm here about the password recovery.
What? What's that?
I forgot my username and password.
You what?
I mean, I forgot my password.
Oh, all right. Well, do you have the letter?
Letter? What letter?
The Y. What?
What? No, I'm afraid I don't.
Come back when you have it, Sonny.
Gotta scoot.
What? All right then.
I don't know. This fork with its bent tines just, you know, intrigued me. Hey, it's an old-timey radio. Charming. I guess it comes in handy when all other communications are jammed.
I mean, yeah, you know you have no internet, no cell phone service.
I think she'd better lay low in here.
And welcome back, listeners, to Transylvania and indeed the whole of Romania. That was, let me see here. Oh, well, apparently I have no idea who was singing that, but, oh boy, what a stinker. Maybe we're better off not ever knowing, right? Right, well, never mind that. You know that's the exception right here on Garlic Radio, cause we only play the top Transylvanian hits. It's your boy, wait, no, it's your main man Yanku, and we'll be spending the next hour or so together, so buckle up, everybody. No, seriously, whether you are in an autonomous or animal traction vehicle, wear the seatbelts. Please. They don't put those potholes in the road for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, dear listeners, here's a weather update. We have no idea what's happening anymore. Darn it, weather. What is this, some kind of a joke? And what's this hurricane, Herbie, or whatever they call it, doing here? Hurricanes? In my Transylvania? And not only that, apparently it's messing with the GPS and internet in certain areas. I'm told Forum Maris is affected by this. Well, Forumaricians, I hope you're receiving this. You should at least have a garlic radio in your life, am I right? Sure, I'm right. Alrighty, where were we? Caller, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Yanko?
Yes, you're on the air, friend.
No, wait. Is it really Yanko?
Yes, it's me. You're on the air.
Really? Oh, whoa, oh, okay.
You know, this always gets me. You call the radio specifically to talk to me, and then you're surprised when you finally do, and you don't believe it's me. So many people doing that. I don't get it. It's like if I called the police and they answered, and I'd be surprised as the police and questioned it.
Jeez, okay, I'm sorry.
Ah, no, don't be sorry. I'm just a little jumpy today. Just feeling these crazy times we're living in a bit more intensely today. Must be these weird mood swings the weather's been having. All right, dear. What's your name and what are you calling about? There's a team. You know there's a team, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's why I called. I'm Jon. Everyone calls me Johnny. I used to work the wolves up the old road leading to Castle Negro.
Work the wolves? What is that? Some kind of a crazy young man lingo like sweet? Or ghost riding the whip or things kids say nowadays?
No. I was working with actual wolves, you know. We'd have these wolves that would just run along the carriage and howl as tourists were transported to the castle. And then we can't do it anymore.
Well, my dear, it's not that I don't respect your profession, but wild animals should be left to be wild. Surely not used as tourist attractions.
No, but you don't understand. I wasn't hurting the animals or making them do it. We grew up together.
Look, granted, you don't sound like the most polite and civilized person I've ever conversed with, to be sure, but I wouldn't exactly say you were raised by wolves.
Not by, with. See, my father was a woodsman, and he found these wolf puppies. Who knows what happened to their mother? And so we kept them, and we raised them.
Are you pulling my leg here?
No, sir. You can ask anyone living in the area. Everybody knew my daddy. Good old Edward the woodsman. Well, Ned to most people. Good man.
Is he not around anymore?
No. Ugly chopping accident. He really got carried away with a promotion and, kind of lost his head.
Oh, that's a shame. So sorry to hear that. So these wolves,
Yeah, me and my siblings each got one.
Wait, you said wolves at first, not wolf. What, did you move in on your siblings' pets or something?
No, see, they, my siblings, they kind of started dropping like flies.
Oh my. Forgive me for sounding insensitive, but your family seems really fragile.
Yeah, well, I guess we have a tendency to stick our noses
Oh my
where we
God.
don't belong, and then, whoops, nose gone, so to speak.
Oh my god, it's Ned.
Yes, anyway, so I had these wolves, and almost no close
The
relatives to speak
Ned
of, right?
and the
Well,
family
we
all
took a job
died,
as,
and they he took the wolves in.
You and the wolves? Together?
Well, yes, they let us work together because, you know, security. Mind you, these are really tame wolves. Like dogs, really.
I get it. So, was this like a mole you were guarding?
No, a wall.
You were guarding a
Oh my God.
wall?
Pretty much, yeah. See, there were things on the other side of the wall.
Things?
And I kind of let them all come in.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I was unemployed, so we got this gig running the wolves along the carriages headed to the castle. And then that one we lost too. And you know why?
No idea. Another wall?
No. Tourists complaining. Too dangerous. One, these are tame wolves. Friendly. All they do is howl. Two, they do not want fear and excitement, because that's our brand. I just don't get it anymore.
I feel for you, Johnny.
Yeah, they're making me use huskies. Huskies. How can I look my wolves in the eye anymore?
I don't know what to say, brother.
Anyway, gotta go. Apparently there's going to be this meeting and I have to be there. There's this new kid I'm supposed to show the ropes to.
Well, that's nice at least. What's his name so we can give him a shout out?
I think it's Ollie?
Alright, Ollie and Johnny. Hope you guys get along. Good luck with the wolves and the castle and the wall and everything.
Thanks, Yanku. Coming!
Oh my God.
Alright, that was surreal call. I think I can say that. Not quite. I mean, let's say on the edge of believability and stuff like that. We wish you good luck, Johnny. It seems you and your family have been dealt a pretty bad card in life.
I can't believe they did that.
What are you gonna do, right? Sometimes you're
No,
the
really?
snake, sometimes
That was
you're the
absolutely
vampire.
Game of Thrones
Who
referencing.
knows? Maybe one day you'll make something of yourself. And take care of those wolves.
100%.
will you? Good luck to you, kids. Alrighty then, where were we? Oh, right. I was going to check in with the nation, feel its pulse and vibration on the one and only...
Hello?
On the one and only...
Garlic Station?
That's it, dear listener. Whew, we were almost getting far enough from my initial
I read it
for
before I
that
saw
not to
it.
work anymore. But then you turned it around like a horse cart in... like a horse cart.
I sure did, didn't I?
Yes, you did, dear listener. And my screen over here says your name is Mishu, right?
Well, it's Mihai, really. And frankly, I'm a little upset your producer would take such liberty with people's names like that.
Oh, come on. We are old friends here, Mishu.
Mihai.
Yeah, whatever. So, you are aware that there's a team, right?
Really? Well, I, don't know if I'll...
These guys really love their pictures. Nicely decorated, too.
Motto in life too, Alex.
Mishu. Oh, snap.
LOL, as the kids say, right there?
I'm not sure how long
So,
I keep listening
was
to
there
this.
something you felt you needed to communicate to the Garlic Nation?
Yes, I love you, Mariwara.
Oh, brother. Should have known. Should have known. Are you at least sure she's listening, friend?
Who cares? The world must know.
Alrighty. Well, now that we got that out of the way, anything else, Mishu?
Huh. Well, I never really thought much farther than that.
You didn't, did you? Marriage? Kids?
Marriage?
You love that girl, don't you? Isn't it your biggest desire to spend the rest of your life with her?
I mean, yes, sort of. I mean, yes, I love her, but the rest of my life, that
I
sounds
don't
very
understand this one.
final.
Leave it to unmarried men to use such a bone-chilling word as final to describe a blissful, everlasting marriage. Oh, brother.
And children.
What do you mean? Brrr. They are pure joy, those little rascals, don't you know?
sleep well.
Well, yeah, but aren't they noisy?
Noisy? Noisy? Understatement of the year, my dear Paul. But hey, eventually they grow up and, well, they go in the exact opposite direction. You know, they hit 16, they don't talk to you anymore, you suck, everything about you sucks. Well, it seems I inadvertently scared him off. What are you gonna do? Everlasting love is not for everyone, my dear listeners. Okay, where were we? Just a quick reminder of today's discussion team, folks. So, my dears, today we're talking about tourism in Transylvania. What these kooky foreigners expect of us and what we deliver. Have we grown soft? Is our bloody reputation just not cutting it anymore? Should we be ramping up the non-communication, obfuscation, shunning, and general bad temper? Does anyone really ever fear for their life when they come here anymore? I want to hear your thoughts on it. Don't leave me hanging. See what I did there? Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, Yanko. This is Maria speaking.
Hello there, darling. What are your thoughts on today's theme, dear?
A couple of things, Yanko. I drive one of these, picturesque horse-drawn taxi carriages.
Oh, yes. How's that business doing?
Terrible, just terrible. I mean, tourists complain about us using GPS devices because it's not believable. I mean, my goodness, take a look around, people. Want me to get you to your destination, or would you prefer we get lost in eternally dark and damp woods, people? Make up your minds, you silly persons.
Yes, I see your point, Anna.
I mean, isn't it enough we have no highways
That's
for
not her
so-called
name.
credibility and a genuine rustic feeling?
Sometimes I feel I've had it up to here with our rustic charm, to be completely honest. Enough's enough.
You're telling me? And now this storm. Like it wasn't bad enough as it is. Knocked out GPS and internet in a lot of places. Now they're complaining when I have to turn them down, because I can't navigate anywhere reliably. And there's thunderstorms starting out of nowhere all the time.
Yes, weather's gone completely crazy lately. I was just talking about that before.
Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'm completely fed up, Yanko. I'm considering just buying a regular car and going broke, just like the rest of the taxi people.
That's a risky proposition right there, sister. But you do what you feel best for your business.
Yes, I have to seriously think about it. Word's gone crazy, Yanko. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure thing, Dora. Thanks for calling in.
He's really bad at
See,
names.
folks, it's always the little guy that suffers. Always. These Martin Pence tourists complaining about technology all the time. Are we branding our region as well as we should be? Are we not allowed to move forward with the
I
times
need to
just like
figure
everybody
out how
else?
long this goes on.
Are we cursed with this bloody, rustic, vampire business model? What are we offering to the world? And what is it asking of us? All very important questions, dears, and we'll try to answer them after these words from our sponsors. After these words from our sponsors. Oh, great. Great. My producer's telling me the commercials tape is jammed again. And you know why? Because tourists complained we were using electronic formats to store our audio in. Yes. Tourists listening to garlic radio complained. So management made us use tapes again. Tapes! You know what? With tapes it's all fine and good and dandy. It's so great. So great. Until the tape gets caught in the machine and you are doomed. And you know why that happens, dear friends? You wanna know why? Can I give you a hint? It's all in the name.
It's about 15, 17 minutes, so we've been looking
That's
this long.
what they are.
We've been listening this long, we might as well keep going.
Flat, shiny pieces of tape. And what's the purpose of tape? What's the one purpose of tape other than being an obsolete retainer of data? That's right, dear listeners. The one purpose of tape, the thing which it does best, which I suspect it was designed to do best, is get caught in machinery and ruin your day. And not just your day, your your livelihood. Because now we can't tell you about Motel Warhead deep in the Carpathians because we have no more audio because we used tapes. So, dear foreigners complaining about how we're not authentic anymore here in Transylvania, good luck finding your motel in the Carpathians. Cause I don't have the means to let you know what its whereabouts are. And they are probably going to want their money back from us. And can I blame them? Well, I could, but that would be kind of unfair, don't you think? Well, you know what else is modern and out of place and unauthentic in Transylvania? Radio! That's right! Goodbye and good riddance!
Okay. That was worth listening to the whole thing.
I must admit, they really add to the rustic charm.
And indeed, the whole of Romania! That was, let me see here. Oh, well, apparently I have no idea who was singing that, but,
Kinda like the green one.
maybe we're better off.
These guys nicely done.
Right, well, never mind that.
I don't think I need any pictures right now.
Cause we only played the top.
I think they're the owners of this fine establishment.
It's your
Nice couple. Seriously.
main man Yanku, and we'll be spending the next hour.
Hi.
Hello, foreigner.
Greetings, stranger.
My name's Kerwin, Buzz Kerwin.
Rodica. And this is my husband, Istvan. Wait, did you say Kerwin?
Yes, I'm actually half Romanian myself.
Tulai, doamne, ești? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, dear, and I don't like it one bit.
What?
Nothing.
Never mind.
Oh, why does everything have to be so mysterious and complicated? What was that about my name?
Oh, it's just, how do you spell that?
Kerwan.
See? That doesn't sound like a local name. Not at all. Has it been altered in the last few generations?
You know, I really have no idea. Wait, altered from what?
Istvan, let it go. It's the gentleman's business.
But
Shush.
Cor what?
Enjoy your stay in scenic Transylvania, my friend.
I'm looking for a girl.
This is not that kind of inn.
No, a particular girl. Her name is Peace.
Is this some kind of social commentary metaphor you're trying to pull?
Pretty beautiful if it is.
No, I mean it in the most literal way.
Look, we have to be very skeptical to strangers around here, especially foreigners.
Don't ask, we just do.
Foreigner, stranger, no one ever seems to be welcoming anymore. I'm starting to think it's me.
Oh, it's not you. We have to...
Istvan, you should stop talking now.
No, by all means, keep talking. You have a what?
A very wise wife, who reminds me when I'm talking out of school.
Oh, Isti, you smooth operator.
I'm still curious about your unwelcoming attitude. I mean, this is an inn, right?
We have to be skeptical toward foreigners.
Have to? And I'm half Transylvanian.
Half Transylvanian, huh? Okay. Let's say you need to earn our trust. Hear that?
How would one go about earning your trust then?
Suika!
I'm sure I haven't offended you. That's uncalled for.
You said you're half Transylvanian. Suika is our local drink.
60% alcohol.
60? And you expect me to ingest that?
I can't trust a man unless he drinks with me.
What century is this again?
It's our tradition. So, we drink?
Hit me.
Norok! There you go. Now ask me anything.
Everybody knew my daddy. Who's old Edward the Woodsman? Well, Ned, to most
Trouble?
I don't understand. Come back when you're sober, eh?
ugly chopping accident. He really got carried away with the promotion and, kind of lost his head.
Hit me.
Nuruk!
Yeah, me and my siblings each got one.
There you go. Now ask me anything. I don't understand. Come back when you're sober, eh?
Talk to you guys later.
Servus.
Yeah, well, I guess we have a tendency to stick our noses where we don't belong, and then, whoops, nose gone, so to speak.
A quite voluminous guy, unlit pipe in his mouth. I kinda like this guy. Nice hat.
Hey, greetings, my skinny friend.
Oh my, hey there. Good to meet someone friendly.
Have you been talking to these grams around here? Don't judge them too harshly. That's standard foreigner procedure.
Standard procedure? This must be a cultural barrier thing. I'm baffled.
I am afraid it's not for me to explain. So, let's just leave it at that. So, what is it you wanted to talk to me about, Sonny?
Nice pipe.
Thanks. Tell you the truth, I haven't smoked in 24 years, but I feel it gives me some facial balance.
Okay. Have you seen a foreign girl around here? Goes by the name of Peace.
I don't have that kind of information, friend. That's something you should ask of Istvan and Rodika, the innkeepers.
Why is everyone except for you so unfriendly?
I don't have that kind of information, friend.
My name's Buzz. Buzz Kerwin.
Luca, the coachman, at your service.
How's the coach business going, Luca?
It really depends on where you want to go. It's been several days now that we have no GPS signal. Strange times indeed.
You need GPS for your coach?
Well, again, it depends on where you want to go. Some places are very difficult to access, even to an experimented coachman like me. So, me and Rosie have to rely on technology. You know?
But everything is so traditional around here.
Don't let appearances fool you. We have some of the fastest internet in the world, friend. It just sort of went away locally, along with the GPS signal.
Just went away? You didn't look into it?
Everyone who was good at computers moved away years ago, sadly. Tech support should be on its way. Unfortunately, with no GPS and the treacherous terrain, plus this weather, who knows when they'll arrive.
What if I told you I'm tech support?
Well, you'd make Luca a very happy man. See, my love life.
Yes?
Why am I about to pour my heart out to a stranger?
Because you know I'm trustworthy. You can see it in my eyes.
Oh, look, my friend. See that beautiful waitress over there. Her name's Anna, the prettiest name in the world. Just listen to it. Anna. Anna. Luca is so in love with her.
Sorry, but what does this have to do with the GPS and internet being down?
Well, this isn't the Middle Ages, Buzz. I can't just walk up and talk to her like some troglodyte.
You can't?
No. Of course not. Not in this digital day and age. Oh, I can't rest until I see which way she swipes for me on garlic.
Is that some kind of dating app?
The best there is in Transylvania.
Luca, help me out with this Tsuika thing.
No. Thank you. Got to keep a clear head when steering the couch.
I meant, do you have any idea what I could do so it doesn't hit me like a freight train?
I remember reading about that on a forum recently. But my memory isn't what it used to be. If only the internet was working.
What if she's just not into you?
Oh, Luca will just look for another girl, I guess. But I need to know first. Can't make any moves before that.
Huh, that's a very mature way to see things. Nice.
Life is too short to cry over spilled milk, friend. Plenty of pretty girls in Transylvania. Don't you worry about that. I just hope she doesn't fall for that hipster Vasile. With his trimmed beard and his fancy haircut. Huh?
What if I go ask her for you?
What is this? 4th grade in the 18th century? Huh. I'd be left out of the inn.
What are you eating there, Luca?
Oh, just had my mamaliga, but I'm afraid it's all gone.
Do you think I could have the little cauldron? I'll bring it back.
Well, sure. As long as Rodica doesn't notice. Help yourself.
See you later, Luca.
Talk to you soon, Buzz.
Because I can navigate anywhere reliably. And there's thunderstorms starting out of nowhere all the time.
A cable that seems to run outside. Probably internet, I think.
I'm completely fed up, Yanko. I'm considering just buying a regular car and going broke, just like the rest of the taxi people.
Okay, this should stop it from burning my fingertips.
I don't know what I need it for yet.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
What? I need this bulb. My folks are from around these parts.
Oh, sure. Silly me. Why don't you grab the statue while you're at it?
Hey, I'll bring it back, okay? I need this.
For such a goody two-shoes, you sure do borrow things a lot.
Shut up, cat. I don't think it needs lighting up. Well, no. It's that old lady that won't let me in the red glowy place. Man, she's a meanie. Don Imagos, artist, creator, director, actor, visionary, modern-day Viking. Brought important contributions to the art of indie game making to Transylvania from the distant lands of the New World. Looks like a motivated dude. Also, he's holding a controller. That's pretty cool in my book. Good to have you aboard, Don. Says here in tiny script that if you listen closely, you'll hear Don a lot. Star Mazer for the win.
Okay, I like this guy. Shut up, I just do.
Thank you for your contributions in the field of indie game making, Don Imagos. We salute you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
A single solitary lit window. Who's in there and why? Why am I even asking these questions? Well, someone's in there. Doesn't make any kind of difference to us or our quest, but there it is. Nah, let's just... It's a local kid playing on his phone. Man, he is really into it. I think it's this kid's slingshot just lying in the grass. Could I use this? That's a cool slingshot you got there, kid.
Yes, isn't it crazy that I know about more than just computer screens and video games? Mind-blowing, I know.
Oh, come on. Mind if I take a look at it?
Yeah, 'cause I'm just giving my deadly slingshot away to a stranger, sure.
That thing does not look deadly.
It's only made from the toughest wood you'll find around these parts and a virtually unbreakable rubber band. And I've used industrial-grade glue to put the thing together. Not only is it deadly, it's indestructible.
I'll bet I can take it apart. Easy.
Really, dude? You're on. What are we wagering?
Just the satisfaction of being right and in the other guy's face, kid.
Okay then, it's on.
So, what are you playing?
Call of Duty 6.
I thought shooters sucked on mobile.
Call of Duty is not a first-person shooter. It's a survival game.
Oh, of course.
Survival game? Really?
Yeah, really. You roleplay this supermodel, and every once in a while, you have to survive on no food before a show for like 3 or 4 days.
That's terrible.
Games have changed since your days, old man. Everything is realistic now.
Disturbingly so. Nice place, this town.
Nothing ever happens here, and I can't even get data on my phone anymore. But yeah, great place.
Well, if you looked up from that screen every once in a while, you'd see that it is.
Oh, jeez, you're one of those, aren't you? We get it. You grew up hitting a ball against the wall, not glued to the screen. You were so much better off. Thanks for the insight. Bye.
Well, no, that's not really what I meant. I was a nerd just like you.
Oh yeah, you're totally hip to geekdom and down with the youth, pups.
Have you seen a girl called Peace around?
No, I haven't, 'cause I'm one of those losers who won't look up from their screens at the real world, right?
Later.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, not another tourist info point. Thankfully, this one seems to be abandoned. Apparently, they were pragmatic and just gave up. I've had enough tourist information stuff for a while. Oh man, what a neat looking balcony. I'd love to have one just like that. It looks like it's part of the ancient city walls. Even better. It's not mine to use, though I'd love it to be. This lady's really interested in that mural up there. She has this air about her. The air of someone who knows stuff.
Knows stuff.
Hi there. I couldn't help but notice you're examining that mural up there.
Pardon me? Oh, yes, indeed I am, yes.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Why, of course. You see, there is a certain ambiguity in regard to the vivacious and decidedly histrionic undertones of the disjunctive perturbation present within the artist's essentially transitional brushwork. Wouldn't you say? Of course, you must not let this hint of overspecificity on my part overshadow the obviously resonant spatial relationships between the reductive quality of the lines and the commitment to a rigorously formal approach on the artist's behalf.
Actually,
what you must understand is that the work echoes its own edges with its obsequious interior dialogue, and even replicates itself, paradoxically denying any allusion to a juxtaposed mythopoetical reality.
I have this pocket full of trash.
Such a buckish postmodernist cliché turned anti-cliché, or as some would put it, mudful reversed boilerplate. Not an entirely surprising denouement coming from a distinguishably inexperienced dabbler in the arts, but one I uncontemptuously applaud nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just trash, really.
Precisely. Wink wink, as they say.
Yeah, but what does it all mean?
Aren't you paying attention, young man? It signifies that the structuralist paradigm under which the creator diligently operated is flush with interpolated post-dialectic musings that cannot be rightfully ignored.
That's oversimplifying it a bit, but yeah, okay. What is the significance of the divided heart?
It is clearly a corollary of the coronary metaphors which permeate the opacity and quintessential divergence of pervasive aesthetic hierarchies in the artist's oeuvre.
I agree. What can you tell me about this bus ticket?
An incisive voyagerial metaphor, rectangularly encased in an obviously sarcastic homage to utter futility and cavalcading materialism.
If you say so.
What do you think of this cauldron?
An unrelentingly piercing allusion to corporeal gastronomic enslavement, in the almost puritanical form of a hemisphere, wrought of sacrosanct hunger, both telluric and spiritual.
You nailed it on the head. What do you think of this slingshot?
Kinda shoddy, if you ask me.
What?
Inextricably inferior.
I've got this light bulb.
Yes, a defiant, if blatantly neo-modern objet d'art, reverberating our insatiable thirst for photophobic destructuralism.
That's what the catalog said, yep. What do you think of this solvent?
Are you by any chance employing terraceous earthly chemistry as a means of subsuming the inextricable anthropologic dissolution into a pan-expressive, if mechanistic, allegory of human suffering and decay?
I sure am.
Bitchin'.
I'll leave you to your critique.
Indeed, indeed.
A spotlight that's supposed to be lighting that heart thing on the wall, I think. It's not working. No light bulb.
There's another cat in the corner.
This is your brain on walls. This whole mural thing above the archway just makes no sense to me. Must be a cultural barrier thing. It's a withered portrait of a man with a fiercely intense stare. There's something about him. Something strange but familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I know this guy. Well, not no, but I feel like I've seen his face before. But where? Man, this is really frustrating. Who the heck does it remind me of? A friend? A neighbor? Someone in my family?
Who cares? Stop dwelling on it.
I really feel drawn to it. Kitty, who does this guy remind me of? It's killing me. It looks so familiar.
I know this is gonna sound bad, but you all sort of look the same to me.
Huh. A heart-shaped mural. It's got like a circle in the middle and, yeah, I have no idea what this is. The heart is right next to that faded portrait, as is the brain. What does that mean? I don't think it's busted, it just needs a light bulb. It requires a light bulb. Actually, I'm positive. Perfectly functional light bulb seeking healthy compatible socket.
Could you please not say that?
And it fits. Symmetry, I am really into you. It requires a light bulb. Actually, it's the city's ancient walls. You can almost feel hundreds of years of history, leaking from them? I'm not good at this. Pretty damn impressive if you ask me. Nice walls. An intricate monochrome mural in stark contrast with the intense colors all around it. It seems to tell a pretty convoluted story. An intricate monochrome mural. It seems... My word, that's gorgeous. This is my homeland, kidday. She doesn't care. Kind of makes you want to retire, live a simpler life. Tend to the cattle, squeeze milk out of their... never mind. Gorgeous, but I have stuff to do. A senior citizen enjoying his time on that bench. He seems really peaceful. A senior good evening.
A good evening to you, young man.
Boy, what a sight, huh?
Yes, it is superb. The rolling hills with their scents of hay and white flowers, the gently grazing herds. Sometimes I wish they placed this bench the other way around, but I guess this way you can admire the mural.
Is the painting old?
Old, yes. Older than most things in this town. How old exactly, though, I cannot tell you.
Is there a story behind it?
Yes, there is. But do you have the time to listen to it?
Yes, I do.
Now, legend has it that a long, long time ago, on top of a mountain overlooking Forum Maris, A Solomonar, that's an ancient wizard, was conjuring thunder and rain when, below, a terrifying Balaur, that's a dragon, attacked the town. The masks, sworn defenders of the town, could not defeat the dragon, but could not live either, so they sent an innocent young shepherd girl by the name of Miwara and her dog Azor to beg for the Solomonar's assistance. Miwara and Azor's journey up the mountain was not without peril. See, the Solomonar had laid many traps and cunning magical obstacles to stop anyone from disturbing his ritual. But Miwara and Azor were smart and agile and resilient, so they made it to the mountaintop and told of the dragon's attack. But the Solomonar was red with anger and could not see beyond the fact that a girl and her dog had conquered his defenses. And since they had proven to be smart and agile and resilient, he transformed Miwara and Azor into a black and a white cat, forever cursed to roam the hills and mountains without ever resting again. Then he did make his way down to Forum Maris and found it in smoldering ruins, and the masks all but defeated, making their last stand against the beast. He fought the dragon for 3 days and 3 nights, and finally crushed it down into the mountain, burying it in the bowels of the earth. Afterwards, he cried tears of remorse for foolishly cursing the shepherd girl and her dog, and erected a monastery in their remembrance. That castle above the town that everyone fears, its steeple is all that remains of the monastery the Solomonar built ages and ages ago. It became corrupted, and some folks say that it's from the evil that the remains of the dragon still hold. I hear the masks are once again guarding the castle now that its rightful heir has returned. But who would risk going all the way there to see if it's true? Not many, dear. Not many.
Wow, that was fascinating.
I'm glad to hear you say that, young man. I'm still here to tell the story, but for how long? No one really knows or cares about it other than me and the masks themselves. Maybe once I'm gone, so it shall disappear into oblivion.
Let's hope not. I'll be off now. Have a nice evening.
You too, young man. Goodbye.
Okay, go away. There's a cat up there.
I wouldn't know what to do with it. No reason to have her climb up there. Kitty, who does...
I know this.
There's nothing to do with it, just, I guess, admire it. He looks so familiar and I can't place him. Who does this guy remind me of?
That cat is barking.
It's a girl with a cat on a leash. That's an interesting cat there. Hello, little girl.
Hi!
My name's Buzz, and this is my cat, Kitty.
Nice to meet you. I'm Maria, and this is...
What in the name of all that is sacred and holy?
Your kitty can't talk.
Yes, she can. For some reason, people don't usually notice.
Oh my god. Is she magical?
As magical as they come.
Cool.
That's a unique looking doggy.
He's not a doggy, silly. Can't you see he's a kitty cat?
We're really stretching the definition here.
But how come he barks?
Well, he was raised by a doggy. Duh. His adoptive mommy was a Carpathian sheepdog.
Oh, nice. An actual son of a...
So his name is Kiskus.
Uh-huh. That's how you get his attention. I want to name him something else, but I haven't come up with anything better yet.
I understand. Kiskus.
I am now the second most embarrassed cat around.
What are you up to, Maria?
Oh, just walking. He gets real antsy if I don't walk him at least twice a day.
He likes that, huh?
Yeah, he's the happiest kitty when he's in nature. I'd love to take him on a walk in the hills or in the mountains, but Mom and Dad won't let me. It's too far away.
I see. Did you happen to see a black girl around?
No, I would have remembered that. Almost everyone around here is pasty white. It's so boring.
Well, it hasn't been sunny in a while either, has it?
No, and weather's been crazy lately. Thunderstorms out of the blue. That's why I can't walk in the hills anymore.
Uh-huh. I'm a tourist. What can you tell me about Forumaris?
Well, everyone says nothing ever happens here. So...
God, I hope that's true.
Catch you later, Maria.
See you!
Rodica and Istvan. Quirky couple, huh?
I've hardly ever had the opportunity to see how people react to you prior to my transformation. I've gotta say, Buzz, it's not looking good for you.
We are just running into an inordinate amount of generally misanthropic types, I swear to God.
If you say so, bro.
So, what are your thoughts on this I only trust you if you can drink literal poison situation?
Happy it involves you, not me.
I was thinking more potential advice and less schadenfreude.
At least your vocabulary is starting to improve. We obviously have to find some way for you to become temporarily immune to their deadly kerosene water. It would make sense for someone around here to have an idea about how to do it.
Where do you think we should be looking for someone to help with the Tsuika thing?
Probably the inn, right?
That makes sense. Luca's such a nice guy, isn't he?
He's in stark and welcome contrast to all the grouches in the inn, that's for sure.
Sweet irony. We should try and help him with his crush on Anna, right?
I'd normally say no, but he is our one ticket out of here, so I'll reluctantly have to agree.
Yeah, we have to solve this internet and GPS problem Forumaris is having. Hey, you always sleep on my Wi-Fi emitter.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. That doesn't make me an expert on network infrastructure. Is there like a cable we could be following or something?
We'll look into it. So, how you liking Transylvania so far, kiddo?
It's the greatest!
Really? Okay. A barking cat, huh, kiddo?
Yeah, it's like that Now I've Seen Everything bit in cartoons.
Think we could use this kind of peculiarity to our advantage.
Nothing really surprises me anymore, so why the heck not?
I mean, okay, she's just like doing her job, but still, meanie. Can I go?
As soon as you tell me.
I'll get back to you on that.
I have an idea, but I don't want to do it yet.
Stainless steel. It wouldn't affect it. It's an allegedly indestructible slingshot. We'll see about that. Ha! In your face, kid. Man, that stuff was powerful.
Do I need to go tell the kid that I broke his slingshot?
Hey, what do you know? An ex-slingshot.
You must have cheated or something.
Just admit defeat, Junior.
Fine, who cares? I was bored of that thing anyways.
So, can I keep the parts?
Whatever.
Later.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I have to seriously think about it. Word's gone crazy, Uncle. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure thing, Dora. Thanks for calling in. See, folks.
I've got the letter.
All right. You'll need the illuminator. What?
What's an illuminator?
Thingamajig. Makes light. What? You know what to do with it, right?
Sure.
All right then. You're set. What was that?
Thanks. Bye.
What are we offering to the world?
How do you like this inn?
It's pretty good, considering it's the only one.
That makes sense. Nothing?
All right then. What?
So...
Yes, what?
Where was I?
How should I know, son? What?
Never mind. My name is Buzz.
I'm happy for you, son. What?
What?
Okay.
Bye.
What? Bye.
Fine and good and dandy. It's so great. So
It's the Y-shaped stick that used to be an indestructible slingshot.
the day gets caught in the machine, and you are gold. And you know why that happens, dear friend? You wanna know why? Can I give you a
There we go. It will now project a Y on that heart shape. It's neatly divided into 9 parts. I guess that's my password right there.
Got it.
9 pieces.
That's right, Chiclet. Go on in then. Wait, wait! I look at you now in this light and... Oh!
Oh?
Corvinus! Forgive me for doubting. You know, of course you know. You are back, Corvinus!
I'm sorry, is this some access granted ritual I'm not completely understanding?
Corvinus! Corvinus redivivus!
She's gone.
Well, someone got really excited about you for some reason. There's that. She was also married and more than a century old. There's that, too.
Let's just go in and figure out this blackout.
Corvinus! Corvinus!
Shut up, kitty.
It's all in the name, folks. Tapes! That's what they are. These narrow, physical, flat, shiny pieces of tape! And what's the purpose of tape? What's the one purpose of tape other than being an obsolete retainer?
Talk to you guys later.
Servus.
Right, dear listeners. The one purpose of tape, the thing which it does best, which I suspect
Hit
was
me.
designed to do best is get
Norok!
caught in machinery and ruin your day. And not just
There you go. Now ask me anything.
because now we can't tell you about motel
I don't understand. Come back when you're sober, eh?
Talk to you guys later.
Servus.
Transylvania? Good luck finding your motel in the Carpathians. Cause I don't have the means to let you know what its whereabouts are. And they are probably going...
Catch you later, Maria.
See you.
Holy wow, someone really doesn't want anyone to get past that door. That's by far the most secured ancient Transylvanian door I've ever come across. What secrets lie beyond this bar? Well, that's an understatement. But seriously, what the heck is behind this door? I guess we're not supposed to get past it. There is no way in heaven, earth, or purgatory I'm getting past that door. I mean, I'm curious, but no way we're ever opening this. It's a withered portrait of a man with a fiercely intense stare. There's something about him. Something strange but familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I know this guy. Well, not no, but I feel like I've seen his face before. But where?
I don't know if anyone's
Man,
still
this is
here,
really
but,
frustrating. Who the heck does it remind me
I
of?
hope you're enjoying the
a
game as
friend,
much as I
a
am.
neighbor?
If you
Someone
are.
in my family.
Who cares? Stop dwelling on it.
I really feel drawn to it. A severely battered bust. I think it's supposed to be the guy in the portrait. Who would deface it? Why are there swords driven through it? Did the populace really hate this guy? What's the story here? The bust isn't complete, but if this is the guy in the portrait, there's a strange familiarity here. There's like swords. They protrude out of the wall like little fragile bones, bathed in the red, disturbing light cast from that sinister window.
Easy there, Lovecraft.
This was definitely a very convenient ladder at some point. Not anymore, though. Go get that hatch, girl.
Fine.
Ouch. Had they still been a ladder, yeah, definitely. Uh-huh, so that's where the cable goes.
Oh, I can sense it coming.
Why couldn't it just be an eye-level hatch? Why? I just hope it's not locked. It's not, right? Oh, man, that must have hurt. Yep, that's our internet cable, all right. Looks like it's going up into the ceiling there. Whatever it's disappearing into up there must hold the key to this data blackout. Just reaching the cable wouldn't help. It's not exactly slingshot material. What do you know? Got myself a cute little makeshift helmet.
The things I do for you, Kerwin.
I think I found the source of the problem. It's some kind of internet GPS jammer thing. And now it's history.
You're awesome, kidday.
Tell me something I don't know.
And can I blame them? Well, I could,
Luca, the internet's back on.
Oh, yes, yes. I was just getting on garlic. Let's see here. Oh. Oh.
Oh, man, what is it? Is it bad?
Well, kind of, but in a way, not really.
Did she go for you or Vasile?
Neither. She's into girls. Huh. Who knew?
Oh, man, sorry about that.
Hey, don't worry about it. Plenty of fish in the sea. At least that hipster Vasile doesn't stand a chance either, right?
Right. But could you look up that thing about Suika now?
Oh, sure thing. Let's see. Alright, here it is. Thus, says here that swallowing a spoonful of vegetable oil before drinking coats your inside so that alcohol doesn't absorb.
That might actually work, but don't try this at home and all that.
Never underestimate your audience's intelligence, friend. Here, have some of mine. Norok.
Ugh, that was almost worse than Suika. Alright, it would seem I'm oiled up and ready to go.
I'm told Foromaris is affected by this. Well, Foromaricians, I hope you're receiving this. You should at least have a garlic.
I'll have that drink with you.
All right, here you go. Norok. Okay, friend. Ask me anything.
Alright, what's with the nasty attitude?
Rodi looks like he's one of ours.
That's what I was afraid of, Ishti. Look, it's nothing personal. There are certain expectations people have from townsfolk living next to ancient castles in Transylvania.
Yes, it was either this or perpetually scared and covering in the dark corners.
But there's no need to be scared. Not anymore. So, we're just nasty to foreigners since they kind of expect it. Just a recommendation from the Transylvanian Tourist Board.
Not tourist boards again. Anything else expected of you regarding foreigners?
Oh, you know. Silently frowning when asked anything. Running out of the room all of a sudden. The classics.
We used to do the whole torches and pitchfork thing every once in a while. That was fun.
Until these numbskulls almost burned down an entire street. We've been holding on to that for really special occasions.
I still say Vasily poked me in the butt intentionally last February. He's always envied my mustache. Always.
Oh, shut up, Istvan.
What did you mean by nothing to be afraid of anymore?
The ancient castle up on the craggy hill. It's got a pretty bad reputation. Actually, so bad that no one ever even claimed it for hundreds of years.
Until Baron Ferenczi came. That is.
Him and his strange sounds and experiments. Well, that all lasted until one night there was a big boom.
And no one ever saw the Baron or his men again.
Weird. How does this Ferenczi look?
No one ever saw his face. Always huddled up in a huge trench coat and his face hidden.
We're all glad to be rid of him. If rid we are.
Curse him for messing with our superior Transylvanian broadman.
Come on, let me through, guys. My cousin's waiting for me and dinner's getting cold.
Mr. Kerwin, I think you have enough on your plate already to worry about that.
Just old local legends. And resembles Rodi? Do you see it?
Oh, I see it, darling.
What resemblance? What are you talking about?
There might be things in your past. Well, not your past.
Dark things you might have to look into in the future, when the time is right.
Are you guys just shamelessly teasing something that I won't even get to explore until my next adventure?
We would not dare, Master Court.
Does that mean there's a
Kervin.
sequel to this?
Where were we?
This is all fascinating, but I'm here looking for a girl named Peace.
Yes, she was here. She got some supplies and left.
For the castle.
Is it me, or there's a thunderclap every time the castle's mentioned?
The castle? I don't hear it. Rodi?
I've mentioned the castle a lot and I never hear any thunder.
Must be my imagination. Then I need to get to the castle.
Talk to Luca. He'll probably take you there if there's GPS again.
Is the castle abandoned now that Ferenczi's apparently gone?
Oh no! Its rightful heir, Vlad, has since returned.
Vlad, huh?
Indeed.
Tell me something about this Vlad.
He loves...
Yes?
To battle!
Oh boy. What else can you tell me about the castle?
Well, it actually was an old monastery, hundreds of years ago. It somehow got corrupted sometime in the past. and they tore it down.
Yes, nothing but the steeple remained, and they built the castle around it.
Interesting. Well, thanks for everything, Rodika and Ishvan.
You're welcome. We're just glad to be able to be our own hospitable selves again. Isn't that right, Ishti?
It is! And the sooner you get the heck out of our town, region, and country, the better for everyone. Enjoy your stay in a beautiful, scenic Transylvania.
Thanks, I will.
One and only
Garlic Station?
Hey, Luca, could you take me to the castle?
To be honest, I'd rather not, but what the heck? You're my friend now. Meet me outside when you're ready.
See you later, Luca.
Talk to you soon, Buzz.
Alright guys, well this seems like it's gonna be a segue to another part of the game. So I think this is as good a time as any to shut down for now. I know that most of my listeners or watchers or whatever you want to call you guys are probably on for the night. And I want to see more of you enjoying this game with me. So I'll probably pick it up again soon. I know either tomorrow or Monday if I'm feeling better. Tyler wants to take me out on sort of like a date day. We haven't done one of those in a while. I am probably gonna go make myself some vegetable soup with some saltines. That's what you do when you're not feeling well. And emergency, I have that too. Alright, I love y'all. I'll see you next time we play this glorious game for part 3. And you guys have a wonderful time. Mwah. Bye.